Do you ever feel like you need to just cut down a whole bunch of trees to help yourself wind down? That's exactly what we're about to do. In order to do that, we need to press tab to select a headquarters. That is under build. We have 0 of those. Headquarters hut. Start with a workbench level 1. That is important, and we're going to put it close to all the trees. That way we can move in and out of the trees easily. You will need to start cutting down trees to start selling wood. Task number 1, cut down a tree. If only we could find one. I think this one's going to be our first victim. And off we go. Nothing helps one sleep like cutting down a forest. He wants 4 times wood for $4. Right, so we're going to do that. We have our energy indicator where our carry inventory is also over there. I believe the wood we take over here and we can just dump them in like that. It's that easy. Walk over here, we automatically suck them in. We suck those logs in like it's nobody's business. We need to have so many here so we can sell them to the right person, but it's got to be the right buyer. I just got myself turned around already. We're 30 seconds in and I'm hopelessly stuck and lost. Did I not pick up a tree there? We got, that'll be the 6th wood on board. I love lumberjack games and mining games. Basically anything where I just do the same thing again and again. So there's $20 for auto chop. What we want to do is sell, which isn't done here. It's also not done there. Yeah, here we go. We want to have deals. 6 wood for $6, 9 wood for $9. So I guess 6 wood for $6 is the one we're going to take. Spend some money on some upgrades by using your workbench in your headquarters, which is here. Now we can get wood inventory going up for $2. We have 6, so we're shy of the next upgrade. But now we can carry 2 logs at a time. Our hard work is paying off. And I believe our energy meter is empty. I believe it's the circle in the center of the screen. We got to go by that. I think I hear the helicopter, but I think that just carries the wood around. The sun's already going down. Pretty sure that means everyone's already asleep. Not enough energy. We can swing the axe, but we can't cut anything. We could use mushrooms or we could just sleep. Sleeping is always a natural answer for me. If one can't sleep, what can one do? Watch somebody cut down trees for a while. Sleep is guaranteed eventually. It just might take a while. Luckily, these videos can get pretty long. There's a lot of good games to play. To the point where I'm actually overwhelmed trying to pick. There's so many I want to play, so many I should play. Why don't you let me know what games you want to play, those of you that aren't asleep yet. Deposit the resources. We'll cut down... Oh, we're out of energy already. This guy has the energy fortitude of a toddler. We got 14 wood on board though, so we're ramping up. So 7 for $8. We obviously want one that's more than $1 per piece of wood, preferably. This is actually a better deal, therefore. Math and stuff. As for upgrades, we're going to get a bigger carry inventory. Maybe more stamina for $1. Energy level 1. Chop. Oh, the stamina is for running. Energy is for chopping. So we're going to do exactly that. Like any good lumberjack, we're going to bed after 30 minutes. Wake up, have breakfast, go to bed. Day and night cycles don't matter. I'm going to chop this one because it's literally on the sell thing. We got lots of deals today. That'll help us out. Marcus is buying 6 wood for $6. I'm a little suspicious of Marcus. I don't know what he's doing with all this wood. That is such a quick way to do that. I gotta remember that. Not enough energy. We're already out. I think I can actually eat that mushroom. And that's going to give me actually full energy again. Fantastic. Out of the 16,000 trees in this world, we have 15,966 to go. Can I deposit them from here? I kind of can, actually. What is... Wait, how far can we put those in from? Actually, quite a ways. I should use that mechanic more. This tree is definitely in range. I don't know if it falls in the direction you're facing. Stardew Valley style. Not enough energy. All right. Any mushrooms nearby? We're not very quick, so a mushroom has to be pretty close for it to be worth my while. 4 wood for $4. We have 28 wood. I think we'll sleep on it for a better deal. Imagine cutting down a tree into 4 segments, no less, and they give you $4 for it. That might actually be a good deal. I don't know how much trees are worth in real life. 5 wood for $6 is perfectly fine by me. $8 to our name. We're rich. We're going to get more energy for more chop. Now, it would also be good to get, well, chopping power as well, too. We'll get there. Things get expensive. We're not in any rush. We just enjoy the ride. Right now, we're in a thick forest. And eventually, we'll be in a wide open meadow. We got lots we can do. Namely, chop down trees. We can hire some workers. We get a dog. Or something dog adjacent. What tree was I just cutting down? I might have run all the way over to this one. I don't always make good choices, but I do make choices. Fill this in from there. Grab a couple more. I need to remember I can sprint more, but I'm just really not in a hurry. I don't really feel the need to sprint in the same way. Is it functional? Yes. Is it necessary? No, it's not. It's going to be a very profitable day. My dad in the helicopter is going to be very proud of me. There's a sparkly chest over there. I should run over and grab that. We do enjoy a good treasure chest here. In you go. Couple more logs. I just very thoroughly enjoy these games. Is the sparkly still there? Now we gotta walk all the way over there. We can sprint for 2 steps. I feel like we should buy ourselves a treadmill at this point. I should buy myself a treadmill so I can just walk on it while I do this. I'd walk like 400,000 steps every day. I feel like that would add a lot of energy to my voice. Well, this is very exciting and very sharp sounds. 14 coins. I should be able to knock that down a little bit. Well, since we got another one of those, we'll eat that. We should check our deals too. 5 for 6 is pretty good. Let's take that before it expires in 1 second. And get right back to chopping. There's another mushroom here. Our mushroom luck is unparalleled. We actually have 58 wood on board. The bigger problem right now is trying to get it all, like, sold. We'll use the rest of our energy smacking a tree a couple times. We'll just send a message for tomorrow. Actually, you know what? We got that mushroom here anyway. Tell your friends it was me. You know what? I'll just finish the job now. We have 68 wood currently. 72 now. We're depositing 3 at a time. Which could be better. 6 wood for $6. Yes. No, there's HQ level 1. We could upgrade the workbench. There's different traders. It's it could be worth it to unlock these because you get better deals. We need $50 for that. And 2 times wood for $1 is not a deal we're going to take. We're going to sleep on that and see who shows up. Maybe someone with deep pockets. There's 10 wood for $10 isn't bad just on raw numbers. 7 for 7. You know what? Let's take all of those. There's our $50 we need. Can we get our new trader now? Jenny. And a big celebration. All thanks to Jenny. Some of our mushrooms have respawned. They missed me. And like any good lumberjack, I also just consume mushrooms when I run out of energy. You're in the forest anyway, you might as well consume what Mother Nature gives you. Little disclaimer with that, don't eat wild mushrooms, especially if they're yellow. But just don't eat any of them, probably. She wants 66 wood for $86, so they're going to be big orders to fill. But I think they're worth a lot more because of it. Because that was actually a pretty good deal what she was offering. And we actually have 65 wood. So what was that deal? 66 for 86. Yeah, that's quite a deal, actually. At least compared to what we're used to. Now we have $86. I don't know what to do with such wealth. I'm gonna have to invest it. We're gonna do some risky gambling trades. Exercise those options real good. Lose it all in an instant. 20 wood for $28 is also a really good deal. I do want to take advantage of that one. We play this right, this whole forest will be down in no time. How much wood did she need? We have 15. That's not going to be good enough. There's a mushroom here. We can use the mushroom strategy. We actually have a pretty nice meadow going. They say it's hard work to be a lumberjack. I basically cleared the whole forest already. 15,986 trees to go. 15 wood, $21. Okay, we gotta go back. Oh, that other better deal might have expired. This one's pretty good, but we're not gonna do that. 15 for 21 is also quite good. We are over $100. We have the littlest bit of stamina left. We got quite a bit of stamina left. We gotta decide on our upgrades. The tree chop could be in less hits for sure. From 10 to 9 to 8 to 7. And then to upgrade the axe, we're gonna need more. Just hold the auto chop. I'm not sure I care about that. Pickup radius, way too expensive. Carrying would be better. So now we can carry lots at a time. We have $40 left over. Probably energy then. That way we can chop more efficiently. So we need to upgrade there again. We could have more stamina. We could have better run speed. I choose neither. But now we should be able to take the trees down quicker. We even have a more realistic colored axe. I think they're probably gray. We can also be gathering stones at some point, but not yet. Our current goal is to buy a drone. I'm pretty sure there's auto-deliver wood, which also isn't a horrible idea. But just like that, we're up to 20 woods. 8 wood for $10. That's good enough. That's actually really not bad. Now they want to buy a drone. There's a doghouse for 1 wood. Yeah, we need our little dog friend. Our little mole dog. We can now pet the dog as well. Very happy stuff. I don't know if that actually has any effect. Okay, we do need to build a drone though. Tower, nope. Hiring hall, nope. Headquarters, nope. Drone, that's right. Buy drone for $35. I think the game's kind of going to force us to do that. The drones aren't terrible. There's a chest over there. I spied it through the woods. We also got to be really careful not to get lost. It all sort of looks the same. So we're going to walk straight towards the chest. Pop it open. $32. And then run back. Straight in, straight out. Before anyone knows we were there. Gonna go dump that wood in. Okay, I think we can afford the drone now. $35. Perfect. So that just automatically goes around and collects wood. To begin, I do believe it's 1 at a time. Which isn't great, but it also isn't horrible. Perfectly alright. Okay. What was that sound? That might be new. Or I just forgot the horrors that is the dogs in this game. That are the dogs. That thing is not alright. Possessed. What kind of deals do we have? 3 for 2, 28 for 22. Those are all bad deals. I'm going to bed. When you're having a bad day, just go to bed and sleep it off. Responsibilities, jobs, school, it doesn't matter. Just sleep. Just sleep it off. Hyper-realistic animation. What kind of deals do we have? 23 for 32 is really good. 16 for 22 is also not bad, but this one is, yeah, that's almost 50% better. That's got to be close to the max. Okay, so what else? Maybe a carry capacity for the drone? $70 though. It would double it. It would be worth it. It really would. Because even right now, like, it's just sitting there waiting. I saw the purple flower over there. I got excited. Well, we're going to cut down trees. Maybe we need to update our strategy just a smidge. Because now I can cut those down. I know I have wood on me, but the drone will be working in the background. Because if I'm carrying the wood, the drone isn't really that useful. But we're going to try and upgrade it so we can at least carry 2 logs at a time. And then the possibilities are just endless at that point. Are you training my drone? Felt like he was. Okay, we got to keep an eye on the deals. 37 for 30 is horrible. 78 for 101 is okay, but I definitely don't have 70 whatever woods. You know what? The drone can have those. That's too far to walk. I think something over here is maybe closer. It's actually a little hard to estimate. Well, that tree was ready to go. Forgot I chopped it. That tree was clinging on to life for the past several days, begging for this sweet release of death. We had a little boost there. I don't know if that was in the mushroom, but we had like unlimited stamina per sec. Basically, we had a Mario star. Invulnerability. Okay, we got that one down too. So the drone could be busy. I don't think the drone works overnight. I wish it did, because look what it would do. We have also upgraded our carry capacity for situations not unlike this. The dog is very excited about our prospects. Carry those in. Carry those in. 37, 27 for 22. Those are all bad deals. I don't want any of those. We can cut down some more trees while we wait. I'm really convinced that's a sheep or a mole. That's not at all a dog. Gonna take that mushroom. We'll replenish our energy. Chop down the tree right beside it since we're in the neighborhood. We got 4 or 5 wood on board. We should be able to get another tree or two. I think once we eat a mushroom, we get sort of a unlimited energy for a minute, if I said that correctly. 30 for wood for $27. They're trying to offend me with these deals. I'm not that desperate. In fact, I got nothing but time. $48 to our name. Time to sleep it off. We'll see what kind of deals we get on the new day. 47 for 61 isn't bad. 47 for 61. 50 for 65 is better. Marginally. $113 for us. Okay, drone, you're going to carry times 2. Your speed, I don't really care about. I don't care about it one little bit. Carry capacity probably needs to go up. That way we can just carry that faster. Run stamina maybe just a little more so we can actually move. Run speed can go up a little bit more too. Now we're like lightning. If lightning were really slow and not that bright. 6 lugs at a time though isn't horrible. We really don't have to get that close to be able to use this. Well, since we're here, we'll cut down a tree. Maybe even a few of them, who knows? I don't know what I need to upgrade the workbench either. 6 wood, 37 wood for 30, they're all pretty bad deals anyway. So to upgrade this we need 100 wood and 1 rock. Which we definitely don't have. There's a new headquarters, we can put this wherever we want. We can also get a woodcutter for 50 wood. That's not the worst idea in the world either. But the drone is here to save us. There's so many mushrooms right here. I feel like I probably should put a woodcutter hut down somewhere. At least get them started. But to do this optimally, I need to be moving my hut around as well. 18 wood for 25 is a pretty good deal. At least I believe it is. That's all that matters. Reality doesn't my beliefs. We can argue with the math all day long. 6 out of 6. Go ahead and plop that on in there. I like how there's a platform. The wood just never actually stacks up there. It's just a platform for show, really. I'm also out of energy pretty badly. And next is going to be a woodcutter hut anyway. I'm going to put a woodcutter hut maybe somewhere deep in the trees if I can. As close as I can. Maybe over here, in fact. I don't think I really need to go here that often. I just need them to sort of work. They're very picky about where they want to go. They get a free house. They can't really complain. Okay, we'll put you guys there. You and your workers can deliver resources to new buildings and HQs. Can I also do it here? I can't remember. That would be perfectly fine if we could. Oh, we can. Alright, well this is going to increase our wood thing very quick. Deals, 21 for 29. That's, yeah, not a bad deal at all. It's well over $1 per wood. And that's sort of our benchmark, right? We're out of energy. 13 wood, 7 for 7. Nope. I think now we need to hire a woodcutter for $50. Oh, a map. Look at that. Where's my little woodcutter? There. The mighty lumberjack. Smokes all day. Can I sleep in your bed? Nope. Well, I'll leave you to it. The drone, maybe this works with him now. I think he'll cut the wood, the drone will carry it. I'll mostly just supervise and profit off of their hard work. 25 for 35. I do want that. Eat the little mushroom that's here in the way. Look at all the wood over here. I just need to be maybe 1,000 times faster. Maybe make the drone faster. I don't know the optimal way to do it from this point forward. But the tree is down. 20 wood for $22, not a good deal. 25 for 35 I do want. 12 wood left, 8 for $8 just to top ourselves up a little bit. $55 I don't think can upgrade the drone. Actually can do a speed 10%. It's maybe not the worst idea in the world. Tempted to do the drone carrying even more. I don't know if anything's going to be as fast as us. I guess it doesn't really matter though. The logs are landing. That's all that's going to make a difference. And we can spend our time chasing treasure chests. We can let everyone else worry about the rest. Yeah, this will be fine. I don't know what determines how many is in there, but there's $32. We gotta build 3 times woodcutter hut. Well, we actually can here. We should also decommission the last one. I think you press this if you want to decommission it to move it. Because I should let the drone just work over here, really. While checking for deals. 42 for 55. Not great, but because it exists, I'm going to do it. I'm going to cut some trees down near this fellow. That way we can just cut him down and put him in real quick. I don't see a lot of mushrooms here. That's quite alright. We can just deposit resources as we're sitting here. We're that close. And it's just an easy way to stock up some of that quick wood. And we like that quick wood. We don't like running out of energy though. 29, 21 for 17 is a horrible deal. Now we gotta go mushroom hunting. Should really put the woodcutter hut where there's also mushrooms. It's just not really a really good way to do this. But again, as long as we're cutting trees and keeping an eye on our dog, life is good. What more could we want? 5 wood for $5? Well, what we want is a better deal than that. Maybe also a drone that can carry more things. We're gonna take our infinite energy mushroom, keep smacking the trees down. Okay, so 38 for 30, 26 for 21. I don't like any of those deals. The drone can carry more. We got $22 left over. We need a hiring hall to build more workers. The hiring hall costs 5,000 wood and 100 Rs. I'm not actually sure what the Rs are. Stone miners 1,000 wood. So we got a ways to go before we're gonna get that stuff. With the rest of our energy, you know what? I'm gonna sleep today. We're gonna have some more mushrooms pop up. Apparently we had some wood on us that automatically sucks out of us on sleep. Nice quiet morning. The drone is hard at work. We'll go cut trees over here because this is near more of the mushrooms. So we should be able to cut these down pretty quickly. And top up our energy. There's also all of those. So we'll just follow the mushrooms. We are up to 91 wood. And I feel like I carried very little of that myself. And that's the kind of lumberjack I aspire to be. A very lazy one. Can I have the mushroom now? We really need the mushrooms quickly. We'll use that infinite energy. I got another mushroom over there we definitely want to eat. In it goes. 23 wood for $32. These are both pretty good deals. They're good enough. We'll phrase it that way. They're good enough for me. $110. 39 wood still. 21 wood for $29 is also good enough. The lumberjack is over there, hopefully working hard. Out of energy once again. So the next woodcutter hut, 200 wood is pretty expensive right now. $300 for Rufus, he'll get even better deals. It might be worth actually waiting for him. For today we could just carry some wood around. I didn't do this at full capacity. I'm a horrible lumberjack. Making $300 won't actually take that long. What I need is more workers. We need to expand our little empire. I don't know what's up with that dog. It's got issues. Lots and lots of issues. Okay, what kind of deals do we have currently? 61 for 79 isn't great. But I like these money. This chest respawned. I really should just sleep and wake up, take a scan for chests and go back to bed. Could probably do this much faster. For now, we'll just deal with this. $46, so we're nearly at $300 already, actually. Really doesn't take long. Like, what are those sounds it makes? Why do they think the dog sounds like a bag of popcorn? And looks worse. I really don't want to build 3 times woodcutter huts yet. For now, we will deposit some wood. Pretty sure I can actually dismantle this hut and move it. Should I try? Can't destroy only headquarters. Got it. So I can build a new headquarters. Only 25 wood, actually. So if I put it, say, there, then I can destroy the old one. Because now I can just go like that to deposit all the wood. Yeah. Luckily, we're also a wonderful carpenter who can do stuff instantly. Yeah, that makes it a little bit easier. We don't have enough energy. I can destroy my old headquarters, though. Trees, we've knocked down almost 100 trees. 47 wood for $67. Yes. We're over $300. I think we should unlock the next trader. We'll get much better deals. We're going to work with Rufus when we can. I think Rufus buys large amounts of logs. Rufus hasn't offered a deal yet. But they will. Any minute now. Let's put all that in there. It's only going to take 1 or 2. Yeah, 97 wood for $126. That's not a super good deal overall. So we're actually not going to take that. Kind of wasted some of my invulnerability here. We got almost a full tree's worth out of it though. So we'll toss all that in. 130 wood. We'll go do the same thing over here. While keeping an eye out for mushrooms. 15,900 trees left. I don't want there to be a single tree left on this earth. The dog's gonna have to start walking further and further to his house. But that's a choice he made. Kind of wasting my invulnerability here. So I think we really only have to be close to the wall of the house. We don't actually have to be near the weird platform thing. And that's good to know. What kind of deals we got? 91 wood for 118. 119 for 202. That was a good deal. 114 for 171 would also be a good deal. $227 to our name. What do we do with that much money? Who or what do we spend it on? How's our drone doing? Should we increase the drone to carry more wood? Probably. Let's give the drone 2 upgrades to make sure it's going past. Then we'll have a sleep. The dog might have died. So 114 for 194, 139 for 236. I think if we're quick, we can build up to those numbers. Because we can knock these down very quick. 115 for 172. Rufus is desperate for wood today. He needs it all. Not enough energy. We had our mushrooms already? Where's the nearest mushroom? In they go. Lumberjacking like it's nobody's business. Okay, we got 152 actually. 139 for 236. I think they're similar deals really. They were close enough based on guesstimate that I didn't really care which one I did. We chopped 100 trees officially. 100. 100 trees that we no longer have to see in this world. Still need more of that. We have $231. Should probably actually do some upgrades. There's also a chest over there. We'll just hop through our roof and go grab it. Leave a mushroom over here because I don't think we're going to walk over here again anytime soon. Put this little thing down. And out of here we're going to get 89 coins. We're over $300 again. We're doing very good with that. Phil costs $1,000. Grace is $5,000. I don't know what we should build next or buy. We could probably just upgrade our own shopping power. Although we need level 2 headquarters to build a lot of this. We can increase our stone carry. We can do a pickaxe. Oh yeah, we could break the rocks ourselves. Don't know if I want that. Those are very expensive. Maybe I should build more of the woodcutter hut. 200 wood though is quite expensive. I guess I want more wood though. We can't just keep kicking our headquarters around. Because they're very cheap to be able to plop down. It could just be annoying to find this space. Well, there's some mushrooms over here, so it makes sense maybe to put them, say, here. Because then we can just chop the tree down and instant deposit. Just like that. And we need more energy. The mushrooms are right here. The drone's really probably better off working with my friend over there, the lumberjack, but apparently it's over here with me instead. I'm probably better company. This will work nicely though. $320 already feels pretty good. We can take this one as well. Auto chop some of these. I built these headquarters basically side by side. Maybe not the wisest thing I've done. But it really doesn't matter. I thought the dog was a chest. I was so disappointed to see it was just my weird mole dog. So back up to 147. 146 or 248. Yeah, why not? $568 for us. I think we're actually going to tear down this one again. It'd be nice to upgrade the workbench, wouldn't it? And if we wanted to do that, pickup radius might also be good. I don't know if I care about auto chop, run speed. I just need a better workbench. 125 for 212 also wasn't terrible. Maybe I just do need to save up the wood to be able to get more woodcutters. The workers can't have anything done. We got our debt to pay off. Yeah, I don't know if we have much of a choice here. We just seem to need large amounts of wood. But we can keep doing the headquarter trick. As long as we got a headquarters somewhere near a tree, with some mushrooms somewhere nearby, we can make a lot of money in wood fast. I haven't really been paying attention to how much wood is in an individual tree, but it seems to pile up pretty quickly. I might have to move that guy's hut as well, so he's close enough to be able to utilize his own better. I'm out of energy, so I'm going to sleep. I'm hoping I wake up to mushrooms everywhere. I'm still looking at the deals. I can't help it. I'll teamwork this with my little friend. I say little because he's a very small lumberjack. I think I accidentally petted the dog. Moles need love too. Down go the trees. Yep, perfect. Get on in there. I can upgrade my pickup radius for $500. I'm not sure if that includes my drop-off radius, though. I'd sort of be more interested in that. Shouldn't eat that yet. I can't help it, I'm such a toucher. Wow, that dog really goes crazy when you touch it. I'll take that one. I'll start with this one. Take it down. We can carry them a little ways. Plus I get the drone helping. It is getting a bigger capacity. Slowly but surely. The woodcutter hut just seems really expensive for what it is. And I don't know if the quest line's even going to take me anywhere useful. Okay, it's time for this one to go. Because we could build another one right on top of my friend, maybe. Can also just slide that in there. Yeah, perfect. The tree is literally parked on top of the thing. We can just have a quick nap to go through the day. We ran out of energy so very quickly. But in order to upgrade things, we're going to need stones. Stones are hard to get. Didn't I just see a mushroom somewhere? Where'd that go? That'll work. Gotta use all this free energy. The drone's got a short carry from here too. There's another mushroom over there. I see it this time. Pick that one up. Down go the trees. We got 230 wood. I think we need wood more than money right now, which is strange. But I sort of also need like a hiring hall would be nice. Woodcutter hut for woodworker. I guess I'll just plop one of these down because the game wants one. I think if I put it over here anyway, they can both deliver to the same one. Not a lot of trees in that direction though, is there? He's gonna end up running real far. Maybe over here is it better. There's actually a chest over here too. This guy really built himself a nice little meadow. So you know what? There you go. You can live here now. I'll take the chest. I reserve the right to any treasure found in these woods. 156 is huge. That's lots of money for us. So I need one more woodcutter hut, and the next one's 350 wood. They only get more expensive. Unlimited power. I'm goaded on by my sheepdog. 3 times woodcutter hut. Alright, everything in there. Good. Cut down all that. Everything in there. That sound. He's choking. Nobody's doing anything about it. Even the next headquarters only 50. Oh, where's all the trees? Where'd they go? Bless his heart, but he's not real bright. I think there might be a stone I can mine somewhere vaguely this way. But not quite yet. We gotta focus on the trees. We're lumberjacks, not miners. 118 wood, 91 for 118, 105 for 158. Yeah, we want closer to 2 times value at this point. So we'll take our unlimited energy, chop some more trees down. I guess we'll make the 3rd woodcutter hut because the game wants it. And what the game wants, the game gets for some reason. I'm actually going to move this hut. I don't think there's any penalty for moving it, essentially. Other than we might disrupt the drone every once in a while. Can manage... Oh, we need to actually hire the other woodcutter too. I forgot about that part. Otherwise, it's just a very lonely hut. Is the thing under the ground? Okay. I guess it is. It can be wherever it wants to be. The dog makes all sorts of sounds. It just never stops. Sleep it off for the night. So $674. Those deals aren't really super good. And that's okay. Get all that wood in there. We gotta build ourselves the next, whatever it's called. Lumber house. Woodcutter hut. There's no mushrooms around. Am I actually going to bed already? I guess so. Wait, was that a mushroom under the floor? I might be hallucinating. Clearly haven't had enough coffee today. Or this week, or this month. Okay, now we got a mushroom with us. Today's going to be a big day. Because we can just toss all those on in there. This one might be close enough to do that, depending on where the wood platform thing is. Pretty sure it's right here somewhere. Not enough energy, but I have a solution for that. Eating random mushrooms. Now those can go in. Might be able to get it from here. There's also mushrooms right there. Very helpful stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and eat that now. Try this one instead. I should move the other woodcutter hut too, so it's actually closer so they can deliver quicker. Should probably work in a different direction too. I don't know if they have a lot of tree potential over there. 280 wood though. Okay, we're gonna have a sleep because there's nothing too nearby. Now we're gonna go move the woodcutter hut so they can have shorter delivery time. Do they carry the trees themselves? I don't know actually. That might be all drone. But we can still put a woodcutter hut somewhere there. This one's not terrible, but it's also not great. And long term, the fewer steps I need to take, the better it is. There. Now we can move at least one of our headquarters. We got quite a meadow going suddenly. The drone's even getting bored. Do we need to move this one? I think we're still good for a second. We should go open that chest, given the great riches coming out of those things lately. Something happened. This isn't my doing. Did I sleep? Oh, I accidentally slept through the wall. I didn't know I could do that. We're getting so efficient at this, we can sleep outside of the building. That would actually save a little bit of time, so we don't have to walk in there. That would be quite try-harding it. Like at this point, I'm actually just going to bed. We don't need to go over to that mushroom. We do have nearly $1,000 though too. What did the next trader cost? He's only 1,000, so that's not the worst idea. Okay, real quick, I'm going to move this. We're going to build it much closer. Headquarter, as soon as my mole moves. Okay, good. Just about there. Any moment now. Good enough for me. Perfect. This will be much better. Because we basically just spam E once we're on top of those. This will be 350 wood, so we can build our final woodcutter house. And if we don't like it, we can also replace it. We can just go there for now. I guess we need to actually hire a person. Find some stones to start mining and upgrading buildings. Before doing that, we need to hire... Oh, that's right. Every time you replace the building, you gotta get workers again. I forgot about that part. Look at him now. He's like, I'm late for work. They forgot to spawn me in. I gotta make up for lost time. We run into the woods. Making a couple $100 now won't be hard for the next trader. I do think it'll be worth it. Money makes everything go a lot quicker. I'm not sure where the nearest stone is at this point. They want 108 wood for something. Do we have over it? No, we only had 64 wood anyway. We're not in a position to be bartering right now. This might be actually smarter in a way to cut down the trees, and then we can move move their headquarters onto this spot. Because then all the wood is essentially sitting right here anyway. We're optimizing bit by bit. I might have to knock this one down so it actually fits. The rest of the energy can just go into this tree. Now we knock this one on down. And build ourselves a headquarter anywhere really. And we let the good times roll. And now we're up to 144 wood. 127 for 216 is pretty good. Did I take the right deal? I sort of blinked at the last moment. We seem to have more money than we did. There's a chest over there. It's worth it. $840. 32 wood. They're chopping away. They're doing their very best. Can I get some stones out of one of these? $191. Yeah, we're over $1,000. We're gonna lock the next trader. Phil. He'll take 120 to 250 wood at a time. For big profit margin. There's mushrooms away over there, which is kind of annoying. But I can still work with a lot of these trees right here. I just wish there was more mushrooms here. But that shouldn't matter much. We could just go to bed right away anyway for almost the same speed. Yeah, there's 232 wood for $464. Oh, there's a mushroom here. We are going to need stone though, so I'm going to need to set up a stone cutter. Which was a lot of wood as I recall. 113 for 170. We only have $31 to our name. What was this? Stone miner was 1,000 wood. Come on it ourselves. It's just gonna take a while. Probably faster just to set up the stone miner. Because then we can just relax and let them work away. Tree going down quickly. This one's probably still in range. There's a mushroom right behind it too. It's almost too perfect. Okay, we gotta use our invulnerability here. Yeah, we got some good swings in there. And we're still close enough to throw them on in. If there's any mushrooms to our left, that would be great. I just need to find a very mushroomy spot in the woods. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go sleep for the night. As one does. I should have done this through the wall. We'll put ourselves to bed for the night. Check where the nearest mushrooms are. And then get right back to chopping. Then we're just going to move the headquarters onto the pile of wood. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, he's selling wood for over $2 per wood. In large quantities too, so we can make a lot of money off of him. We just got to be sure to have the amount of wood he needs. It can be hard to chop that much at once, at least at this point. Wasn't there another? Yeah, mushroom here. So this will be good. We'll be able to throw a lot of wood in an area. Oh, we can get it from here even. Get some range on us. This wood maybe goes into. We once again accidentally petted the dog, but that's okay. That goes away. Headquarters can go, as long as it's somewhere there, that's probably perfectly fine. And all of it in, there's 339. And we're gonna have to sleep. Or we eat a mushroom and go that way. There's also probably $200 in that chest over there. But before getting to that, let's get to these. I don't know why the lumberjack isn't chopping these. They're basically growing inside his house. But he's a lumberjack after all, so who am I to tell him how to do anything? 379 wood. We're not too far off of what we need. Just trying to use it, unlimited energy a little bit. Let's walk ourselves over to that. Did I not hire the other worker? Is that why he's not cutting those? He should be here somewhere. 10 stone for $220. If only I had some stones. I'm really sure there's some just over the hill over there. 173. That's actually pretty big for us. The drone looks so sad. So I'm thinking the lumberjacks do like move their own wood. Otherwise the drone should be following them around. These ones are close enough we can toss them in from here. 430. I don't know how much the stone miner person is going to cost either. We're going to move this. Or are we going to sleep first? Can I get it to the wall again? Yep, sure can. We got our own little strategy and it works great. And there's a chest again in the morning. The dog's going to levitate its way along. Might as well grab it. It's easy money. Eventually I'll move their houses too, but they're fine for a while. They could use the steps. Walking builds character or something. I feel like the mushrooms get more and more sparse the further away we get. That's very sad. Because that means we have to work harder. Or just get a lot more stamina, but we need to upgrade that workbench so we can upgrade things further. Any mushrooms right here? Sleep is going to be the closest. So we're going to sleep, then we're going to move the house. We're going to auto-deposit the wood as well. Oh, did the pile of wood go away? Wait, now we have a mushroom here. Oh wait, well we're going to knock some trees down. We're going to rebuild the headquarters here. 554 wood. Need that one. And we got to chop like it's nobody's business. Chop it like it's stolen. This forest probably is stolen. This is a national park and I'm just out here taking all the trees down. That would actually be a fun twist on these games. You're a lumberjack, but you're an illegal lumberjack. You gotta like avoid the authorities and harvest a national park. Alright, trees, get in there. Go enjoy your new home. Not enough energy. Alright, well let's sleep on it then. 606 wood. Could be worth a lot of money, but I don't know what we would even do with the money at this point. Because we don't really need the drone right now with the way we're going, because we just start to knock the trees down and auto deposit. 256 for 512. But we need this wood for our stone hut. We need our little stony friends. Need them to work tirelessly. Closer to hit the bed than it is the mushroom. Right back to work again. The traders are all going to go bankrupt because they're not going to have any resources to profit off of. 666 wood. We got that again. Super energy. Always try and take advantage of that. 684 wood feels just right. We won't quite get that one down, but that's okay. We'll deposit, go to bed. So we're at like 710, 720 wood before the night. I don't know if the drone works overnight. It's hard to tell. But we'll keep moving in this direction. We can already deposit from here too. Such range. Give that one a bonk. Lots of energy for us. Nice high HD graphics on the trees as well. But we can actually deposit from here too. We're gonna have 1,000 wood quite quickly actually. Much faster than I thought. Let's sleep on it. We're still so close that I should probably just move this. I don't need to do it the other way right now. We could just keep skipping it forward. There. Same thing again. Chop some trees down. That tree was already severely damaged. We only need 180 more wood. That doesn't... I accidentally slept. Do you ever accidentally fall asleep through your wall? I sure do. Just the sound of chopping trees and drones. Not enough energy. This is closer. Back to bed. 878. Might be 880 by the time we wake up. Imagine that. Nope. Nothing seems to happen overnight. I pay these lumberjacks and they take breaks overnight. I don't know what I'm paying them for at all. I guess I'm not actually. I paid for them once. Don't know where they came from. But they exist. They work for me endlessly. Tirelessly. And that's a thankless job. We're going to deposit the rest of these any moment now. 950. We've got 15,669 trees left and 72 stones. Now what's going to be the best way to do this? There's a mushroom over here, so we'll push in this direction. We can chop down quite a few trees. We do almost have the 1,000 wood we need as well. If we get mushrooms close to trees like this, we can really go crazy. Chopping down whatever trees I think are in the way to put my new headquarters in. This was a bad choice of tree. There is a mushroom over there I should take. Mushroom, hammer, and then we can build a new, nope, not a woodcutter. Definitely not. Headquarters. Perfect. That works out super good actually. Now we have more energy to dump this off too. We have the 1,000 wood we need. We just need to go find one of the stones now, then find our way home again. Which, we'll see. I'm going to sleep on it though, I don't want to wander out with low energy. That seems like it might be a bad idea. But we do need to start producing stone, because we can sell that quite easily. And we can also use it for resources. So a scout around a little bit. Pretty sure there is a stone somewhere just over the bump. Maybe this one. We got quite a clearing up already though. It's getting bigger and bigger. I should move those guys' huts. And I will eventually. Maybe it was over here. So we're looking for a stone. I appear not to have found one. There's not, yeah, there it is. There's not a lot of landmarks here, so we got to be careful how far we wander. Might also have to cut down a tree. Maybe two. This is why I didn't want to come over here empty-handed. Or without energy, I should say. Is my dog going to be in the way? I feel like my dog is always in the way. Can we not place a house anywhere here yet? I may have to come back with more energy somehow. You think I'd want to go there? Do we rotate it in any meaningful way? Alright, well there is another stone over there. At least if we go here, we'll know exactly how to get back again. We'll see where we spit out of the trees. I'm already fairly disoriented. That's not a good sign. Well, there's the doghouse. Okay, I got a rough idea of where we are. Once we set this up, we don't really need to find this again for a while. I'm pretty sure I'll just auto-mine the stone. We don't need to contribute anything at all. So maybe this tree? We'll see if that fits. If not, we'll try and take the next tree appropriately. Stone miner. Why do stone miners not like their houses here? I'm really not sure why they don't want to go here. Does it need to be farther away? Does this little tree need to die? I mean, wait. Suddenly he's happy to go anywhere. Not sure what that's about. Now I need to remember to actually buy one for $100. Stone miner. The blue lumberjack. Look at him go. Oh yeah, I can also deposit wood into this. So that's a nice little bonus. We have 198 wood left over. There's a few deals that are pretty close. We're actually up to 208. We need to build a hiring hall next. 5,000 wood, so we got to get busy if we want to accomplish that. The drone's wandering on over here. Good for it. It's seeking new opportunities in real time. They all have trees pretty close to where they need to be. So I'm going to go back to my little project over here. Eventually we'll see some stones deposited. We can knock down some trees, we can carry some wood ourselves, and the drone will carry this stuff eventually too. Bit by bit, we're deforesting the world. That'll be fine. Yeah, there's some close enough trees here. Definitely some close trees here. We're really spread out in our operation. But that's maybe good. That way the idiots have lots of room to work. We won't constantly be having to move and overlap each other. We got our first stone too. So we can upgrade our workbench. That's not horrible actually. Do we need wood to upgrade the workbench? Probably. But we need to upgrade the workbench. And I need to remember how to do that. Pickup radius, pickup distance. Upgrade HQ to level 2. Is that what we need to do? We need to upgrade it itself. HQ level 1. Right, so in the menu, HQ level 1, we can upgrade the workbench from 1 to 2 for 100 wood and 1 rock. That's easy. Now we get level 2, so we can go back to much bigger upgrades. So we can chop trees down quicker for only $50. 6 hits only. Now 5 hits, and then 4 hits because we have a lot of money. Wood carrying can go up a bit. I do like moving these though, it's probably easier. Energy, we can get chop times 20, 25, 30, 35 instead, 40. That'll be much, much bigger for us. A little more run speed is really cheap. Get a little more run stamina while we're at it. We don't need pickaxe, maybe carry inventory can go up. We managed to save up a lot of money using our strategy. Run speed can go up, stamina, we'll just alternate between the two. Until we're out of money, now we're lightning quick. To the point we can actually run over and grab a mushroom. And run all the way back and get to chopping. Much quicker again. Now we can really deforest in a hurry. We're also out of energy, so we'll go to bed. We had big ambitions. Oh, look at that, a nice sparkly treasure chest for us. Let's zoom on over there and grab it. Getting a nice big clearing going, and that feels good. That's my energy indicator in case we're wondering. I did just reload the game, so that's probably why it's showing me things again. We also have 4 rocks, 173 coins. So I guess we're at the point though where we could be selling a lot of this. We definitely want the big orders of wood. We want the green ones. We have lots of wood chopping capacity too. Is this my level 2 tool bench? I don't know if it's going to matter. We should not tear down maybe the big one though. That one's going to be very important to us. But we'll continue upgrading what we can. For now we can toss a lot of wood in. Lots of trees go down. Whoops, didn't mean to eat that, but that's fine. With our newfound chopping power, we'll be able to cut those down for free for a while. And gotta keep pressing E to dump this wood off. The drone is working overtime right here with us. 136 wood for 231, not good enough. We don't want that yet. Yeah, we're really able to move some wood though. This feels better. The upgrades will be very big. To the point where the drone might actually be worthwhile. I don't know if it's ever worthwhile. 5 stones though. That's something. Whoops. Didn't mean to eat that, but I sure did. And that's perfectly okay too. We can hold up to 15 logs on us at a time. So maybe actually stamina and sprint speed isn't the worst thing in the world anymore either, considering how many of those we can absorb. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Sort of out of energy now. Should we have a little... There's a mushroom right there. Almost didn't see that one. So I guess it's just right back to chopping for us. And that feels right. Okay, down we go there. This one's got to go down too. One over here. So much quicker now. So much more efficient. We're going to get so much wood now. We got 341, 150 for 200, 179 for 322. Yeah, that's about double value, right? We'll take one of those. There was 10 stones for 220 as well. But we got $610. I'm kind of wondering about the bigger radius. I don't know if we had that option before. Pickup radius bigger. Yeah, let's try that for 500. So what exactly does that mean? Oh, we can pick it all the way up from over there, actually. That is quite big. I'm gonna like that. Oh, that's huge. So we're gonna have to move our house much less often. And I gotta figure out which house we're supposed to be moving. Or building a new one. They don't seem that expensive. Yeah, it's only 50 wood to put this up and bring it down again. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. Make a new house again. You can never have too many houses. Lots of mushrooms here too. Lots of mushrooms. Good. Only $110 though, and that won't do. There's still well over 15,500 trees left to chop down. Turns out forests are quite large. Never would have guessed. Get back we go. Definitely gonna need some more mushrooms. There's tons of them here though. Super lucky with mushroom day. Sometimes it doesn't swing very quickly. I don't know if that's a my timing thing or a game timing thing, but sometimes it just doesn't want to swing. Not as quick as it could be. Hope the drone's keeping busy. 6 times stones are 132. I don't want to trade the stones in if I can help it. We do want to take advantage of green deals where we see them. Stones are too hard to get and we need them for building things, I think. This seems like it'd be wasteful to sell them to traders. They'll just slowly pile up in the background anyway. We already have 8 of them. Not enough energy. I'm sure there was a mushroom here somewhere. Probably a few. Let's take one from over here. It's really little difference. With a new pickup range too, we should be able to grab like all of these. Basically with minimal to no effort. Anytime we can get more upgrades, we will. I don't know what the next workbench is going to be, now that I think about it. I've already forgotten how to upgrade the thing again. Headquarters level 2, upgrade for 500 wood and 5 rocks. That's probably worth it. We need a lot of wood to do the hiring hall. Was this the one we could break? Or do we need to build a new one? Yeah, okay, we just put this, say, here. And then we start piling in the wood. Wow, that is so much quicker. That was a nice little quality of life improvement. There's also a chest right there. We should be able to gather up lots of thousands of wood this way. The drone will pick up whatever I don't, really. 605 wood. We got any deals? 171 for 308. That's less than... we want double whenever we can. 131 for 236. Not double. Not horrible, though. We'll take that for a little top-up. We could have some kind of money. Climbing up onto the shelf. What do we got? 186. We can live with 186. 186 is just easy money for us. We're back over $500 again already. Was it 500 wood to upgrade the workbench? I do believe it was. And was it 10 stones? So we'll be there momentarily, really. Depending on how quickly our rock worker wants to go. HQ level 2. Oh, it's 5 rocks and 500. Yeah, so we can go ahead and do that. It is now max level. Go ahead and have a little nap. We earned it. Tear that place down. We'll put another one up somewhere. Maybe up on this ledge if we can. I'm not really sure where we want to put this one now. Yeah, if it fits, it fits. We also touched the dog. Always a happy day when the dog gets some love. Piling all that in there. So we should be able to get a lot more upgrades now too. They're just going to cost a lot of money for sure. So we're going to need to take advantage of some deals. 122 wood, 76 wood. We can find better deals than that anyway. We don't need to take bad deals. Can I not reach from here? It's pretty annoying. We'll start on this side then. Gonna run out of energy soon too. Can I only get one drone as well? Yeah, seems like it. Could make it carry more. We could make it a lot quicker. I just don't know if it's ever going to be able to keep up with us. It's probably a nice supplement. But it'll never be us. We'll have a little nap and see what kind of deals we got. Deals. 198 for 356 is not great. Yeah, I don't actually want that. We'll go get that chest right now. See what kind of money's hiding in it. Also, we should look at what kind of upgrades we're even going to get. We do have over $500, so we should spend it. 181 coins. Well, now aren't we just going places? You know what? We are going to go look at the upgrades before we chop more. We need to understand what we're getting into. So 250 to chop in only 3. That's worth it. Wood carry can go up a few more times. We can actually carry tons of wood now suddenly. So we really don't need much else. Stamina and chopping energy would be good maybe. 45 chops before we're out. We'll top ourselves up there. Now we're going to be able to, what was it, 3 hits per tree? And the meter hardly moves. Plus we can hold 1,000,000 on us. So we can just chop away. We already have 300 wood as well. Money's going to be considerably easier for a little bit. Chop, 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 chop. Everything goes down. Where'd my mushroom go? There's 2 mushrooms here. I didn't even see that other one before. Now we're in limited energy. We can cut down like 3.5 trees before we need to actually start using energy again. That just makes more sense. 208 wood for 416 is actually double value. Let's try that. Now we have $419. We still have 133 wood, plus like 1,000,000 sitting on the ground. And that's going to go a long ways for us. There's also a mushroom there. We can cut down so many of the trees, we're just going to run into mushrooms as we go. Our pickup radius is nice and big. I wonder if it's upgradable again. Would be swell if it was. Because we'd be able to absorb them from so far away. 158 wood. We're definitely the quickest of all of our options. The drone's not super quick. It is upgradable. We could get more wood choppers. But it all takes time. Because I think it was 2,000 wood or 3,000 wood for the hiring hall. Finally out of energy. We did have a mushroom up there. In fact, we had several. But let's bring this closer. That way we can really throw that wood in a hurry. So now we just go for a little walk. Throwing it all on in there. A little more, little more, little more. This one's a little bit out of range, but we'll make work. Yeah, we're up to, there's 600 wood now. We're basically sucking it as fast as we're spitting it out. 667 wood, just like that. So the radius can't go up. Auto chop might be nice. Not sure if I really care that much. $500 to chop trees down to 2 hits. Energy might be nicer too. 50 swings before we're out. Don't really care about carrying right now. We should probably make a deal. 134 for 231. 5 tombstones for 110. That's almost double value, and it went away. We can have a sleep while we think about it. We don't have to be in that much of a hurry. 225, 450. Yeah, perfect. Or how we might say, perfect enough. So we can now chop trees in 2 hits. Do we want more inventory? If anything, I want more chop energy. Just so we can basically keep doing what we're doing. And manually chop the entire forest. 2 hits is going to be unreasonably quick. I can also just hold click now too, so this will just be much quicker again. Very satisfying. Down goes all the trees. Chop, 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 chop. Just the sound of breaking trees and destruction. Global warming will never have a chance now. Okay, give me that. Back over here. Back to doing what we do best. Imagine if there was a game about digging holes and chopping trees. I would never play another game again in my life. That would be so good. Maybe it exists. If it exists, please let me know so I can just dedicate my entire existence to playing that one game. The hole digging genre is really my thing right now. Can't get enough of them holes. I guess if the drone is really, really good, it might sort of keep up with us, but I feel like it would cost such a huge amount of money to make that work. I just felt something drop, like my floor literally shook. Wasn't sure what it was. I think it was our puppy deciding his water bowl is a toy. Decided the floor needed some extra water. It's looking a little dry down there. But there's no time for that. We've got trees to chop. We are destroying these trees. This is so satisfying now. Alright, we gotta move the thing up now. We gotta move the thing up. We got a lot of wood to sell. We got any good deals going on? Not really. Can we actually just like, nope. Gotta give me better deals than that. $22 per stone isn't terrible, but I still feel like I need to keep the stones. But at the same time, I'm not really sure why. I also need to eat that mushroom. Okay, another headquarters going approximately there. Hopefully that's maximum grabbing distance. Maybe not. We cut too big of a swath. We still need more range. That's crazy to me that we still need more, but there's going to be so much wood. We're going to destroy this place one way or another. Yeah, there's a chest up there. We actually have too big of a swath. Like, we can't keep up with ourselves. I really should actually just move this place now. Because for now we can just put it up here. Where the mightiest lumberjack there ever was. But we're not allowed to build here, apparently. Can we rotate you? Sometimes I feel like it just, yeah, like it gets buggy. Like it just doesn't want to place it. Because it doesn't want to place it. And I don't know why. We'll grab this for now. Take some easy money. $1,335. We got 213 out of that one. I'm pretty sure I have some energy so we can chop a new spot for our thing. It's only 2 chops to take down a tree at this point. So that's easy. I think before long we'll be able to one-shot trees as well. If we buy the upgrade, then maybe we could just have like a super drone going behind me. I still don't know how well that would work. This seems like a big enough spot to build another headquarters. I'd go here if I was a headquarters. 1 HQ, seriously? Why don't you want to go here? Like this one just won't go anywhere suddenly. It wants to go over there, but not over here. Does it need to be a wood hut? I mean, I could use one of those. Is it because there's wood in the way? Does it not want to go on top of wood? I'm confused by this. I don't really want... I really don't want to run back and forth that much. I am far too lazy for that. What I should do in the meantime is pick up a mushroom so we can maybe chop ourselves a flat spot. I think it can be any building, to be fair. Any building for some reason can receive the wood. They're all pretty expensive. Can we do it with a doghouse? We can't build doghouses over here. It's like a dead spot. Can we... Okay, we're not allowed to drop off... never mind. We can only have 1 dog. Well, we'll keep chopping in this direction. Maybe there's a flat spot up here that maybe will be satisfactory to build on. But I don't have high hopes right now. So in the meantime, we'll just chop a bunch of trees and we just sit back and relax. But also not. I'm just going to keep chopping. I gotta get things going. We stop for nobody. Yeah, this feels right. Out of energy already. Build a HQ. Still can't build. Very strange. Well, what kind of deals we got right now? 239 for 478. 149 for 268. I'll take those two. That one. So we're over $1,000. Let's build ourselves a headquarters here. No, I think we're going to be able to build... get the better chopping. The axe is max level. So that's something. There was basically all my money. We do start with 1,000 wood. Maybe we should work up here in this direction instead. We have the golden axe. Because I'm pretty sure we can build up here. And then we can put our new headquarters somewhere here. And that's going to somehow work out better, maybe. We're really working on the deforesting this time. We can still only do so much as one person. Like, there's still over 15,000 trees left. Even at this rate, it would take a while. So in order to scale this, you just need the workers. There's no other way to do this. Dropping all the wood also blocks the view of the mushrooms. So they're going to be harder and harder to find out here. Luckily we found one just in the right time. We'll just go ahead and deforest a whole big swath. Might as well. Nothing saying we can't. Whoever owns this is going to be real upset with us. But that sounds like a problem for them. Yeah. Big swath of cut trees now. I thought that was a mushroom. I got excited. I was going to eat it already. There's another stone. Could put another stone cutter here. Do we care about stones that much? We might. Stones will make us money, actually. Can we do just that? We could also, we don't actually have enough wood quite yet. We can put a house here. Oh, okay, good. This will be a lot of wood going in. The game might actually lag from this. Yeah, the game is laggy just a little bit. I gotta still be a little bit closer. Yeah, there was a big lag spike. The game can't actually keep up with what we're doing. Well, the drone should be busy for a minute. Alright, now we can build another stone miner if we want. It's just a waste of wood. This might be a waste of wood. I don't know if I want to do this. A hiring hall would probably be better. We can also upgrade these so they can have more workers. I think a hiring hall is better overall. Because you can hire a lot of workers. What are 100 R? I don't remember what R's are. Rocks? Stones? I actually don't remember what R's are. Which is perplexing. Why is your wood sitting here? I think I would have gathered that by now. $14 to my name. Well, let's sleep on it. A hiring hall would be better. I think a hiring hall we could work a lot better with. So we'll save up for one of those. Hiring hall is my one true love. Alright, we'll just start going down this way then and sort of do the same thing. It shouldn't take that long to gather another 1,000 wood. I'm not really sure how many trees that's going to be. But I got time. You guys just sit back and relax. Enjoy the ride. Watch some idiot cut down trees in the wilderness. The most beautiful national park there ever was. There were mushrooms here, I know that. I saw them. They disappear so quickly. I don't know if there's a crouch mechanism in this. Maybe they were back towards base, actually. They sure were. 1852 wood. We've chopped 1,000 trees now in total. So that's lots of wood. I keep thinking the stubs of the things are mushrooms. And it's very sad. We'll just keep on chopping here. This seems flat enough that we could probably build another headquarters here anyway. If I see another mushroom, I will happily eat it. If I don't, life goes on. We'll get over it together. No mushroom. That means it's hammer time. Do we have a good deal at least? 182? Nope. None of those are particularly good. We're going to be stuck at $14 for a while. Well, we're going to take this away. Time to build us a new HQ. 75 wood for this one. Why is it more money? I'm not actually sure why it's more money. I'm misunderstanding something. Maybe I have more headquarters than I thought. It's only a temporary loss of these logs because I just destroy it and move it anyway. I'm cutting down too big of a swath every time. We're up to 2,600 wood though. So that's not horrible. So we'll deposit those. Okay, what we got? I don't really know where to... I guess just anywhere. Put headquarters anywhere and we do the same thing. We'll have a hiring hall before we know it. Actually, we're pretty much already there. Which seems a little bit unreasonable. HQ down... Okay. HQ's really like flat spots. I really gotta remember that. I keep accidentally opening my Steam overlay. And that's distracting me as well. I gotta calm down and relax. I'm getting too invested in the wood. So now I can build a hiring hall of 5,000 wood. I should really learn to read at some point in my life. Imagine what I could accomplish. Well, that's okay still. We can just keep on going. Pretty sure a hiring hall will pay for itself wood-wise in no time. It really shouldn't be so bad. I gotta remember just not to cut quite such a crazy big swath. Because it's hard to efficiently gather it up. I could also just put a whole bunch of money into the drone. I just don't really know where it peaks. We're already out of energy. Well, we'll go ahead and take this apart. We got lots of wood on the ground. It's just sort of a matter of getting it into something good. But chopping a few thousand wood really doesn't take long at this point. And I could increase my carrying capacity to do this even more, which probably would be wise at this point. But there was already like, we need another 2,000. That was over 1/3 of the way there. So what could we do? We could do carry capacity. That's 3/4 of the way there, so that probably does get pretty big. Probably would climb up a lot. I don't know if I care about the rest of those. Run speed we could do a few times maybe. We're gonna have to sell a little bit of wood. 227 for that. We still got 2,500 wood. Now we can increase our run speed a little bit. We're at 1.9 times. Let's take ourselves up to 2.5 times. Yeah, it's much better. So now we want to go gather wood. Gonna be a little bit quicker and easier to grab this. We'll light speed around. That's where carry capacity might help again. The solution for now is to sleep. The trees will go down all on their own. Lots of mushrooms here again. I guess the faster I can sprint, the faster we can take the trees down too. We can hopefully have fewer wasted swings. We're really starting to try hard this. Speed running, mowing down the entire forest. I did also consider playing the forest, but I wasn't sure that's good sleep content because that could be fairly horror-y. And I haven't played in a long time. It's pretty hard to pick up and play a game that I'm completely unfamiliar with and still make it worth sleeping to. Because I feel like it'd just be a lot of me walking in circles going, I don't know how to do this. And I know that's definitely okay for some people. But it's also not okay for even more people. They don't want to watch some idiot wander in circles accomplishing nothing. But that's my problem. I want this tree as well. I had a vendetta against that tree in particular. Alright, let's break this down. This is such a big clearing suddenly. HQ, good. We got a spot, good enough for me. So we're just gonna high speed run around. There's a chest up there, I see it. We'll go grab that in just a moment. I definitely kind of want more stamina as well. Run stamina, that is. It's nice if I could just cover a little more ground with this before we're running out. But I think that maybe a gathering hall should be next on the list. Hopefully the drone's keeping itself busy. Where did the chest go? Is somewhere here. Did I run right past it? They're so hard to see. Oh, it's over there. Probably should have just ran straight to it. What do we got? 224. That's not bad for just opening a chest randomly. I hear the, I think that's where home base is, towards the sound of the helicopter. Maybe I should work down in that direction. We have 4,400 wood currently. There's our stats. Total money, 6673. 9,400 wood so far. We've played through a lot of days, but it really means we slept through a lot of days. How's our stones doing? We're at 25 stones as well. I can't remember what kind of workers we can hire either from the hiring hall. I'm also starting to get lost. I guess if we want to get back, I just follow the enormous swath of cut trees. Like if I'm in a forest, clearly I haven't been there. Because I'm cutting these trees like they owe me money. 242 for 484. That's actually a pretty good deal. I'm gonna take that one. We can build a new HQ here anyway. I forgot to tear down the old one, didn't I? I sure did. That's okay. We can top up a little bit of wood. We're up to $726 again already. And in it all goes. 451. We'll take a little bit more of that. We're nearly 5,000 again. I do need to go tear down my old HQ. If I start leaving too many of these around, it's going to be problematic. Plus we get a refund on that wood. I'm just trying to head in flat directions. That way we can build the headquarters. So I'm going to probably go in this direction somewhere now. That seems important. That way we can move our headquarters and keep going with our magnificent strategy. There'll be no stopping us now. Counting the trees as we go. I'll never lose count. Well, this will definitely put us over 5,000. And we just got to decide where we want to put the hiring hall. As long as you have 20 Rs as well. I still don't remember what those are. Oh, right. Eat my wood. Wood building. Yep, we're easily over 5,000 woods. Quite easily. We'll absorb all of those. We can just run to this one now. Absorb all those, run to this one now. And smash that one. 5,400 wood. So can we build one of these? What are ours? Is there rocks? Wonder if it is. It actually might be. It's either that or it might be something that's a lot more obvious than it should be. I would like to put a stone guy here, but like I'm not really allowed. We can hire a stone miner for $100 though. And we could actually upgrade this. I could upgrade the first one. 300 wood and 1 rock. Let's try that. Then we can hire a second stone miner, so we should be getting stones at roughly triple the pace now. I do believe there's another stone right up here somewhere. Way back here already. Crazy how far we went. I'm gonna actually build another HQ here for 100 wood. Wherever I can. They really don't like any slopes at all. I can cut down an entire forest all by myself in like 60 minutes, but I can't build a log house on a gentle incline. This game's not realistic at all. Well, we're back over 4,000 wood, easy enough. Alright, let's see if we can build a, well, first of all, that. Stone miner for 1,500 wood now. We can just hire another basic, what's it called? He's gonna get to work on that stone. Should probably go look at what our other woodcutters are doing. Maybe adjust some of their huts. Probably a little bit overdue for that. 166 to 288 is pretty close. That's better. So we got 2,500 wood. So we've depleted our wood, but we made progress. We made a big circle to get up here. Or I'm really turned around, but I should have to cross our giant swath of destruction in order to get back. We did have a map, to be fair, did we not? Oh, there's all of our things. Do we not have a map? I was sure we did somewhere. Oh yeah, right here. The dog is happy. You know what? Maybe I should just... Oh, okay. This was where we were. Oh, okay. I see where we are now. You know, while we're here for a moment, let's just clear some of this out. We might as well, because we can toss all this wood in real quick. Because also this turbo upgrade the drone too to pick up all the wood behind me. That might be my next maneuver, because we're going to need a lot of money. But we also need a lot of wood. We just sort of need a lot of everything. These guys are working away. What does it cost to upgrade that drone some more? So we can make it carry a lot more. It carries 5 currently. We can have it carrying 10. And we can make it a little bit quicker. That's before we sell all of our wood. Yeah, these guys are running a long ways now. I don't know if that really matters though. Because these guys, not that useful compared to a hiring hall. I gotta destroy this. Even though this guy's using it. Because that's our upgraded one with the satellite, I'm pretty sure. Log cabin does not come stock with this satellite dish. Yeah, this is definitely upgraded. Because I did want to look at some of these. More wood carry inventory would help us. More run stamina would also help us. We gotta sell some more wood. That's what we need to do. We should also actually maybe unlock the next merchant. Would probably not be the dumbest idea in the world. $5,000 though is expensive. We'll sleep on it. Get some new deals. We could make $5,000 reasonably easily. Deals today. 212 for 424. That's a deal. 211 for 422. That's a deal. We're up to 1177. I think our drone needs some upgrades. The drone's at 1.2 times speed. It's now at 2 times speed. Its carrying capacity could go from 10 to 15 suddenly, to 20 to 25 to almost 30. It does actually get big quickly. 260 for 520, absolutely. 135 for 243 is not great, but we'll take it. Another 865 for our beloved drone. 25 to 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 55? Almost 55. Alright, so now the drone can move some wood and probably move somewhat quickly. I still don't think it's going to be as quick as our usual strategy. But that's maybe not going to matter. If it can still carry that much at a time, it can do a lot just sort of following behind us. I would assume it's going to be fairly quick as well. We'll run around just dropping some wood for it at least so then they can work quietly in the background. And we'll maybe just continue on with our patented super strategy. The trees up here are a little bit sparse for me. We'll go back down to where things are more dense. We can make progress a lot quicker in the dense woods, like down here is perfect. I just need a mushroom. This is where we started when it was all dense forest. Now it's a big open meadow. I'll also take a little bit of this. Give me the good stuff. 230 coins. Plus one of those. Alright, well now we can get right back to work here. I haven't really been paying attention to the wood piling up in the background, but I'm just hoping the drone is doing its job. And we'll just go crazy on the trees for a good while. Nothing will stop us now. Chop, chop, chop. Down they go. But the drone can actually move 50 at a time, should catch up with this pretty quick, because chopping 50 wood does take a minute. Okay, building HQ. I never considered how slopey it was here. Well, if the lights are there, good enough for me. We're maintaining over 2,000 wood this entire time. I don't know where the drone maxes out. It might carry up to like 100 wood at a time. So it should be able to sort of fly around and collect a lot for us. Any good deals? 220 for 456 is a good deal. We made 10 grand in total. The one merchant is 5 grand, to put that into perspective. All that wood is sitting, I'm not really sure where our drone is. Maybe even at that speed it's still not that quick. That's entirely possible. Well, whatever the case, we're going to get right back to chow. Look at all the mushrooms. I wonder if they have a tendency to spawn near you. Maybe they're coded that way. Or maybe that's just coincidence. I haven't really been paying super close attention to them. You know what? Since we got so many, let's just go crazy with them. When you start tearing down this forest, nothing can stop me here. Nothing now or ever. That's my tree. I'm gonna work my own employees out of a job. Chop, 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 chop. There's also a treasure chest. Yeah, we might as well break up our routine a little bit. 281. That's actually getting pretty valuable. Do I need a lot of money? The last merchant we can make lots of money off of, but what do we spend the money on at that point? I'm not actually really sure. I guess buying more employees, which is probably important-ish. Alright, time to tear down my thing. Pick up a mushroom, consume it immediately. HQ somewhere central-ish. Might have got a little bit not centered there. We'll get over it together. Dump off, pick a bunch up, dump them off again. Pick a bunch up. We're tearing this forest down so quickly now. Haven't seen my drone in a while. But that's hopefully a good sign. It's just really keeping itself busy in the background. At 2 times speed, it still might not be that quick. I guess it's more of like a passive thing anyway. But we were playing more of an active role this time. We don't have time to wait. Oh, I see the drone. There it is. It's moving at a reasonable speed. It might need to recharge and stuff though at times. So it's flying along there. Hopefully carrying 50 wood at a time. I was trying to watch the amount of wood there it had. It's moving not bad. So at 39.19, let's go ahead and pick it all up. The speed will actually affect it too, like how fast it collects. 39.19. We do have over the amount of stones we need. 39.19 to 39.69. So yeah, it's doing its job. If we can just slowly stack up 50 or whatever wood in the background, that's definitely going to add up over time. That's for sure. We'll take down these trees because they're sort of in the area. Yeah, I think we should be able to build somewhat up here, so we'll be able to toss these in an instant as well. Instant trees are the best trees. My tree. I don't know why these guys don't just upgrade themselves like we do. They could be chopping like I am. Need a few thousand lumberjacks. Okay, we're out of energy once again, so let's build an HQ here. I gotta destroy the old one. I think I hear the drone. As soon as we get in range, it's gone. Yeah, the drone's caught up with me now. But the amount of wood we have is piling up. Alright, since the drone is here anyway, let's give it something to eat. I'm not sure how much wood we can chop before we run out of energy. But it feels like a fairly significant amount. Yes, it surely does. Yeah, perfect. Trees go down everywhere we look. Will the drone keep up? It's anyone's guess. Out of energy again, so I'm gonna have a nap. We'll also drop in that off. We're up to almost 5,000 wood. Now we're over 5,000 wood. I guess the drone did work overnight. So now can we build a hiring hall? What are 100 Rs? Am I being stupid? Oh, I am being stupid. It's 100 Rs. Rocks. Stones and rocks. Yeah, I was conflating stones and rocks. Stones are the big ones that rocks come out of. So that's not cheap. Very much not cheap. What I should probably do... make some good deals. That's not bad. Whoops, didn't mean to touch that one. That's fine. $2,000. The drone might be our friend here. Carry capacity is almost maxed though. The drone's speed could go up a lot. It's at 2.1 right now. It's at 3 times speed. Those upgrades are getting expensive. Now it's maxed. Carry capacity going up as well. We got more deals. We got 5,000 wood to sell still. I don't want to sell stones. They're too valuable right now. Let's sleep so we can spawn some more deals. Oh, my energy's full. I'm not allowed to... Really? I'm not allowed... Okay, how about now? Now I can sleep. We gotta find us some better deals. 246, 492. Dealio. Drone. Up to... Oh, it takes big chunks here to get upgraded. We'll get some free money out of the chest. But the drone's gonna get... I assume it probably tops out at 100 what it can carry. And it's very quick now, so it might be our main worker. They can just run around eating mushrooms and chopping like a madman. Nothing can stop us now. Nothing now or ever. Give me that. Mushroom? Yeah, the drone might actually be quicker than us. Which would be pretty wild. We will have to update its headquarters once in a while so it doesn't have to fly too far. But I think it's going to make do with this reasonably well. Oh, right, yeah. So far, pretty good. Just got to keep up on our energy. Maybe I should give myself more stamina then so I can go quicker. The yellow mushrooms will be worth a lot more to us. Down it all goes. Was that a mushroom? It was. All I ever wanted. Infinite energy. My lumberjacks can maybe pick up whatever stragglers I happen to leave behind because there's probably going to be a few. We're up to nearly 6,000 wood now because the drone is going so quick. We're just like a superhero that's also a lumberjack and only a lumberjack that also doesn't do anything good for the world. They're here to chop down every tree in existence. I'm like a beaver in superhero form. All trees must go down for no reason whatsoever. Alright. Take that down. What kind of deals we have? 230 for 460. Perfect. Not selling stone, so we're back over $1,000. Turn upgrade. Inventory from 60 to 80. Up to 200 for $1,000. We absolutely want that. Because then it's definitely going to be faster than us. So we're going to have to rampage around the world. Waiting to get more of the stones coming in. But we are getting more and more and more. In fact, I'm going to build another stone thing right here. Wood's coming in so quickly now that I think we can really easily manage to get another stone quarry. 1750 isn't cheap. How easy are those to upgrade? 300 wood and 1 rock. They're actually not that much. At least to go for 1 level. And then we gotta hire more workers for all of them. We need a little bit more money for that. 190, 217 for 434, 262 for 524. We still have 3,500 wood and all that money. But now we're gonna produce stones a lot quicker. I need a new HQ for my drone maybe. The drone actually left me. We're not working quick enough, so the drone left. It's pretty wild. Okay, we just need a little bit more. The drone's already back, I think. Just a little bit more money for that max upgrade so it can carry all the wood at once. And so then it even can travel great distances without too much concern. tearing down the forest. Well, there's less than 14,000 trees left, which seems like a lot still. Even at the rate we're cutting them down, that's a lot of trees. So, hoping there'd be a mushroom up here. It's starting to remind me of Muck. I miss Muck. I should play Muck again. Muck was a wonderful game. Muck is still a wonderful game, but it also was. Okay, well that guy's way away from his home base now. That's okay. He's been replaced by a drone and a superhuman beaver. Chopping them all down. Yeah, nothing can stop us now. $709. Wood's back up to 4,200 already. It feels like we just spent all of our wood. The drone's kind of stupid at this point. Alright, what kind of deal we got? 165. That one? Okay, we're gonna call it a night for a night. See what kind of deals we got in the morning. I don't know if we even need to upgrade the drone. But I kind of want to. Fully upgraded drone. There's some easy money. He's stealing my treasure chest. Nobody steals from this forest but me. $300. Speaking of which, I should give myself some upgrades. I need to be able to swing faster and run for longer, that sort of thing. So run stamina is really cheap to upgrade. We can run for 8 seconds. Now we can run for, say, 20 seconds? Even 25 seconds, but that seems a bit much. I don't care about my carry inventory right now. Chop energy is a big one, actually. We need to be able to chop more with what we got. 262, 524. We still have 4,000 wood, so we're fine. So chop energy. We can chop 55 currently. Now we can chop 70 times. And then all we gotta do is eat a mushroom when we're back in business. The drone is still quick enough. I'm not going to bother to move the HQ right now. I'll do it eventually. For now, the drone can just fly back and forth at light speed. It can carry so much that it's sort of a joke at this point. Okay, we're over 100 rocks as well, and we're soon to be back over 5,000 wood. So I made a good investment in increasing our resource production. Should be able to build the workers' hall soon. And then we can start to see what it's like, because I think they can just mass hire like different types of workers. So if we go plant one of those somewhere way out in the forest, they'll auto chop wood for us, like little ants. Forgot about mushrooms. Should never forget about the mushrooms. They're crucial to this whole plan. Suddenly doesn't look like a forest anymore. It looks like a game that's unfinished. There's nothing in it. It's all empty. And the drone's going crazy behind us. Nothing wrong with that. Alright. Very soon we'll have over 5,000 wood. The drone is on its way. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to update it. I guess the drone's going to make big deposits at a time, though. It's not going to be, like, consistently flying back and forth, because I can't... It's hard for me to chop 200 wood. Now, can I build one of the hiring halls? Yep, that's better. Now we just got to figure out where we want to put it. Because right here, we're obviously pretty close to a big empty spot. We want to put it somewhere where they're going to be very surrounded by trees for a while. Maybe actually right here. I know it's kind of empty in that direction. But I sort of just don't want to walk very far at the same time. HQs create research points. You can upgrade your workers in the workers tab with the points. Right. Workers. Interesting. I don't remember this before. So research points are going to stack up just very slowly based on the hall, I guess. Hiring hall. We can hire for $50 a worker. I think it's just randomly hiring workers that are just going to start working. Pretty straightforward. Alright, which means we're going to sell some of our wood, which is stacking up in the background still. Even that one's fine for now. That way we can get some workers going. We get up to 20 workers per hall. We got 15 of them now. 15 of them. They turned into the human centipede. Don't Google that. We're going to sell some more wood. Yes, we are. That's not a very good deal. Oh, I need more wood, actually. We're running low. The research points is interesting, no? Like, we can get them faster run speed or chop speed. That's fun. Okay, we're going to make them run a little quicker. More iron ores give you more research points, so I need to build another one of those. I need another 100 rocks and 6,000 wood. Alright, well, this will be fine. I don't remember where anything is. I think I ran from that way, did I not? Doesn't really matter, I can just build another HQ anyway. Because then if I need energy or sleep or whatever, I can absolutely do that. I think wood's going to get pretty easy from this point forward anyway. But the upgradable workers is going to be, that's what I'm going to get stupid with them. They're going to be very quick and easy to work with. Mushroom. The drone's going to do lots of work, gathering the wood. They're going to do lots of work. Oh, I got to check their deals too. 211 for 422, and that means we can get some more, get another 5 workers. So now we get 20 workers. 20 wood choppers chopping away. Completely unsupervised in the woods. What could go wrong? They've had no training whatsoever. I handed them a saw and said, go cut down the trees. As many as you can, as quick as you can. Safety doesn't matter. The only thing we need to do is make profit. Our goal is now pay off $1,000 of debt. Yeah, look at me go. I'm all over it. Already got 1,000 wood again already. I think this is where things are going to escalate fairly quickly. As they should. The pace just feels good now. Like the upgrade pace. Out of energy. Mushrooms? Any mushrooms around? I might have eaten only one for like 10 square miles. Oh, we're back home again. Didn't even realize I was running in this direction. There's always mushrooms here. There's usually mushrooms here. There's no mushrooms here. How is our workers doing? We got 13 points, so they can get faster chop speed and faster run speed. Harvester. Chop resources almost instantly for 300. That sounds like the kind of thing we need. I was really just hoping there'd be a mushroom here waiting for me. There's really not. That's sad. We can build another HQ, because this one can be temporary. What we do is we sleep. Get a good night's sleep, like we deserve for being good workers. Destroy it. Pick up the chest, get right back to work. See, now there's mushrooms everywhere that I slept. I do think they might spawn near us. 250. I don't know what I would do with that money. I really should unlock her at some point. But the hardest thing is going to be the wood right now still. We'll take that one and we'll take that one. Yeah, good enough. Rocks are coming in quickly. I guess we could invest in upgrading the other buildings too. 500 wood and 5 rocks. It's a little bit expensive still. The workers will have it under control in no time. Like, we already have another 50 rocks. We'll get another 50 before we know it. Real quick before I get too far away from that. They have almost $1,000 in the bank too. I just kind of want to increase the rate of my research points. Because one more haul will have double the rate. Making the wood we need isn't going to take super long. We're already basically halfway there. I think the next work haul was the same. And that'll double the amount of workers we have. We do also have, I think it was 50 workers out there doing their best. Being slightly upgraded even too. I should try and pick a better route through all this. Cool. No, I see a mushroom. We're actually out of stamina. Feels like it's so rare that it happens now. Another mushroom might as well. I won't be back in this area for a little bit probably. We're cutting our way into the woods. This just feels right. The harvester thing would be fun. Instantly cut trees. I bet that thing would plow this world down. I know somewhere in the map there's a few like high points where you can build a tower and have a look around. We'll find them eventually just by cutting down everything. We're so strong we literally destroy the very stump that holds these trees into the earth as well. Not enough energy. You're not wrong. I forget what I was just going to look at. Maybe deals. 210 for 420. That's double value. 4,200. We're up to 68 stones now. We've replenished our energy as well. Should probably build a headquarter for the drones down here. It'll just help it catch up a little bit. I think it's probably going pretty far. I gotta remember to start destroying some of my headquarters though, because those are starting to get sort of prohibitively expensive. If we don't remember to destroy them, we don't get our refund. And there we are. More to go. Almost out of energy again. It's hard to see the mushrooms amongst all the explosions too. Alright, we'll have a little nap here to get our energy back. We got more than enough wood again. I might have to go build another rock cut somewhere. Oh, there's a rock right here. So, that's convenient. Build a woodcutter. Nope. A stone miner. 2,000 wood. Not super cheap. But 2,000 wood doesn't take that long to make back right now either. We probably almost did it while we've been sitting here. I do need to upgrade that. Stone miner we're going to hire. Upgrade once. Upgrade, say, twice. Now there's going to be 3 miners here on this one. So stone production did go up a lot again. We do need to replenish some wood now. We do also need to take advantage of good deals. That one's not great, but we're going to do it anyway. Now we're down to only 2,500 wood again. But we know the solution for that. Well, we also got to check on our workers' progress too. Once we run out of stamina today, we got to upgrade our workers all we can. I guess the drone can also fly to this shed now too. So I can actually destroy this before I forget. Maybe it can't. I don't know why I flew to that instead of the other place. Well, that's okay. The drone moves 200 logs at a time. We'll be perfectly fine no matter how we do this. We're below 13,000 trees left, so I cut over 3,000 trees. But that's really all we've cut so far. Sure takes time to get through this. It's a very satisfying way we smash the trees. There's always so much to it. The way it sounds, the way it feels, the way it looks. It really makes for a good experience. I'd like to think they did that intentionally in this one. Okay, we're back up to 100 wood already, so wood definitely comes in quick. Is that where we started, was up here? I gotta check out my workers. So we got 40 points. So they're gonna get more chop speed times 2. So they're up to 1.4. Their run speed is gonna get to 1.6. I assume they're running quite a ways in between trees. I should go check on them. I sort of have to find my way back there. I got a pretty good idea where they are. There was also the map that shows buildings, maybe? Because I was here. I think I like went up there and followed the ridge. I think, yeah, there it is. I think subconsciously I thought I need some kind of landmark to be able to follow. And it seems to have worked. Yeah, they cut a big swath around them. It's pretty sparse there now, though. I wonder if I should destroy that and move it. I don't really know where a better spot is. Maybe down in there. Can I just destroy this? Is this a bad idea? It might be a bad idea. I want to put it right down in the thick of the trees. We're up to almost 10,000 wood because of that. 210 stones, though. I think I can actually build 2 of those. So let's go down here and hope that this is a... Well, we're sort of into our other spot now, but there's a lot of trees here at the same time. Hiring hall. Right there. Did we lose our points for doing that? Nope, we sure didn't. Hiring hall. All our employees need to go back. Perfect. Now we have just about enough wood to do it all again. Actually, those are stone cutters. I can't destroy that. I'll put another hiring hall down over here, maybe. Or up here. We'll take a look in this little bump to see what we got. This looks like a fine spot for a hiring hall. We'll knock all these in. We'll either place them in ourselves or use the drone. But the drone's already here to help us, so I think that answers that. Plus, we have 50 workers currently harvesting wood, so the numbers are going to add up quickly. Was that a mushroom? Those yellow leaves keep tricking me. All right. Build hiring hall, 6,000 wood this time. That's okay. We're basically already there. Which is sort of silly. But we'll produce points twice as quick after this. Might have to go find a mountain soon so we can take a look to see which direction we need to be going in. Guess we probably could use the map somewhat. But I don't really know which way the map is oriented. For now, we're just going to keep chopping. No more energy. Well, here's how we fix that. Gonna build an HQ. No, we're not, because it doesn't want to build here. Well, we got the whatever we need anyway, so this can get built here. We're going to need some more money to be able to hire enough people. But for now, we can hire lots. Oh, we did hire all 20 of them. Perfect. All right, get to work. I assume they're going to be able to chop that tree down fairly... Well, whatever. Here you go. Let's go see about finding a mountain or something. 328 wood in the background. 200 for 400. We got some money again. This feels pretty tall, whatever this is. What does it cost to build the tower thing? 25 wood. It's actually quite cheap. I think we can build it bigger. Yeah, for a little more wood, a little more wood. Now we get a max tower. This will help us see what's around. Where we are, where we need to go. And where our workers are going. Wow, this is really tall. Yeah, so we got one worker over there, one right here, which is good. Something going on over there, which is odd. Yeah, okay. This is working out pretty well so far. They'll tear down that. They'll tear down that. We need to put one somewhere over there for sure. We're gathering wood pretty quickly in the background. We'll have almost 1,000 already. And the stones we need. I think I'll put some workers way over there. We also need some of this. Chop speed can go up. Chop speed can go up again. That's so good. So I just need to run way over there into the trees. And then chop wood until we're happy. And unleash my little minions on the world. Oh, I need to rest as well. We got so much wood already. There's another stone, but that's okay. Stones are what we're interested in. We want wood. Wood and only wood. There's some more sparse over here than I thought, actually. Okay, HQ. There, just so we can sleep and rejuvenate. Oh, the bed's over here. Hard to sleep through the wall. I think the drone might follow me over here. I think the workers actually deposit their own wood. I'm not really sure how that works. But the drone and I are a good team. Any mushrooms here? Yeah, there is. They must have a higher chance of spawning near where you sleep. That way you can work and have energy throughout the day. It's a big map to try and probably generate them on. More trees for us. Whoops. Big swing and a miss. There's a chest right there and a mushroom. How much money are we going to get today? The next hiring hall might be actually considerably more expensive too. 7,000 wood. So they go up by 1,000 wood each time. which really isn't that bad. The more of them I build, also the faster it's all gonna go. They're gonna mow this forest down like nobody's business. Chopping it all away. Good. Yeah, almost 4,000 wood now. Already. I'm gonna need to put the idiots down here at this rate. I'm gonna chop all the wood before they're needed. But it's a big map. If they get fast enough, they'll run wherever they need to go. They'll spread out like ants. They're tree-seeking missiles. I just don't have an overview from here. Where am I on the map? Yeah, I think I'm down in the corner, so that I think makes sense. The map doesn't have a great deal of detail on it, so it's a little hard to know. But nothing matters aside from the fact that I'm chopping trees. It's all one needs. Very rhythmic. Good. Not enough energy. We're out of energy already. That did actually feel like it took a minute, to be fair. Oh, there's a mushroom. Good to go again. Then we got infinite energy for a minute. We can chop so many trees with that now. What did it take us at the beginning? Like 10 swings or more? It's nobody's business. We almost have the 7,000 wood already, actually, too. So we'll be able to put another little worker camp over here. And then they should actually generate the wood pretty quickly on their own. I don't know much I'll physically have to do moving forward. We do need some money to buy workers, which is a consideration. Or at least would be if I was smart. Alright, we're running low on energy. I'm going to see if I can fit a worker hall right here. Maybe it was wishful thinking. Oh, we get one right here. Perfect. So now we got to hire anyone we can. $50 each. We'll run out of money. Oh, no, we won't. Oh, yeah, it's only $1,000 to buy a full carton of idiots. Do you guys have a bed I could use? Nope. Well, now we're generating points even quicker. I'm not really sure where I've gone. Couldn't have got myself a little bit lost. Is this where my tower was? It seems like it. It's very empty over there. This must be the edge. I do believe we found the edge of the map. Well, at least my work is in the world. They're also getting strong quickly. Should we get them more run speed? Probably. They got a big map to cover. Look how quickly we're making points. 1 RP per 6 seconds. What does that get to? We're going to have to start selling some of that again. As soon as you get a good deal like that one. Well, I missed. Professional gamer, by the way. Oh, we're back to some kind of civilization. I think we probably need some civilization. Oh, it's one of my old things. Alright, let's have a sleep. And plot our next maneuver. I guess we still need another, at least one more worker hut. There's my tower, I think, so hopefully get a look at what's going on over here. I did not at all mean to find this, but I sure did. It's very tall, so it makes it easy to see. From here, I guess we'll head into the other corner of the world. Put a worker hut up there. Wherever that may be. I see the drone way down there. Up our little tower we go. The tower to heaven. It feels so bright. So I think that's where I built the thing. Yeah, they should be working there. They got a nice big swath over there. I think the other one is somewhere over there. So they're working towards each other quickly. They'll get upgraded quickly. I guess the next one's going to be somewhere way up there. So we'll run in this direction. By the time we're there, we'll have actually nearly enough resources. Stones are what we're maybe not going to have enough of. But we'll find a stone up there if need be. And we can set some more workers on them. We're just going to cut a path straight if we can. We know roughly what direction we need to go. This might be a good place for more stones. Stone miner for 22.50, not cheap. Higher, and then we can upgrade, say, upgrade, worth the investment. I actually can't afford the next one. We gotta sell some more wood. Yeah, that'll be fine. It doesn't matter at this point. Alright, stone production going up. We gotta go find a thicket of trees up here. Or whatever cluster of trees is going to be called. 1700 wood on the go, 64 stones. The helicopter must be leaving the map up here. Or I've gone back into the center of the map. I might cross through it on the way up. I'm really not actually sure. The drone's gonna have to come a long ways to get me up here though. It's pretty quick though, I suppose it could without too much issue. Now, I'm gonna build a tower here so we can see. Tower. Please go ahead and upgrade that. No, wrong. I did that absolutely wrong. Tower, upgrade, upgrade. Climb all the way up and then we'll get our bearings from there. The wood gathering is so quick now automatically. And so is the resource gathering too, I suppose. Yeah, okay, so we were over there. There's a big forest up here. Yeah, we could definitely put a tower probably like right under us. And they would spread out from here. And work back towards, because over there is pretty good. We need definitely a few worker things up here. Like a lot. So let's work our way down into here. Gonna have to build ourselves a new headquarters over here and everything. The drone's already here. Okay, we almost have the stones again. Almost have the stones. We just need wood. Perfect. Now the drone doesn't have to fly 10 miles. So that's going to be very helpful for it. We can also rest here and spawn mushrooms in. Have a little sleep in the woods. With 4,500 wood, it should not take long at all to get the rest of what we need. Or harvest all the trees closest so the drone can just scoop them up and drop them in instantly. I would think faster than we can chop by a considerable margin. $5,100 wood. It also just goes up really quickly without me actively doing anything. But the fact that I can do it this quick, icing on the cake. And this is on autopilot. I fell asleep an hour and a half ago. Been doing this while dreaming. 5,000 trees are down. Our rate of tree is going up rapidly. That's really all dependent on the workers. I assume we need 8,000 this time. Would that be correct? 8,000 wood. Really won't take that long. Chop, 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 chop. Yeah, only 1,400 more. Now it's already 1,300 more. Now it's 1,200 more. Wow, we go so quick. 1,100 less than 1,000 more. I'm running out of energy again. I gotta stay a little bit close to my cabin so I can take advantage of those mushroom spawns. Perfect. So many mushrooms. Alright, we're coming up quickly on 8,000. Not far to go. Ooh, a chest. We need money, actually. We have only $52. Yeah, we're gonna have to sell some wood to be able to populate with workers. But that'll buy 5. Okay, there we go. So now we can build a hiring hall. We're right smack dab in the center. So now we're gonna generate even quicker. Okay, we can only hire 6 workers for now, but that's okay. We got lots of wood to sell. Because we can just basically go like that. Even some stones at this point. And then we can hire more. Full house. And the stats from there will go up. We have 86 of those, and we're producing them quicker. Now we're producing every 4 seconds. And more wood too. Maybe we should invest more run speed, more chop speed. I kind of want to watch these guys at work. Those ones are just standing there, but I think they do that. They chop a tree, they stand there every once in a while. I just want to see how quickly they really can take this stuff down. I guess it's really a raw numbers thing at this point. I don't really know what we need more money for. Where is my tower? Okay, the tower's right there. The wood is going up. I guess we could still help with the wood though. I mean, we are going to need another worker tower. Which is going to mean we're producing upgrade points even quicker. $1,600 to our name. 1,600 woods, rather. Wood's the currency for me, though. I don't care about dollars. I care about woods. I'm just going to chop some out over this way. There we go. We already have another 2,500 woods. Need a mushroom, though, is a problem. Where does run stamina, too? There were more mushrooms right here. I do want to look up the hill again. I do want to look for my tower to strategize. They're working their way up the hill very quickly. Okay, we got 3,300 wood already. Kind of absurd how quickly we're making that back. 67 rocks too. We've actually entirely mined one of the stones. I didn't realize that. So they're going to cut a pretty big swath there. And the workers elsewhere probably cut pretty big swaths. It's hard to see the render in from here, but they're working quick and fast. Like, we're making 100 wood every couple of seconds, really. And the research points are going quick, too. I guess we want chop speed more than anything. They can get to the trees fairly quickly. They don't have to run that far yet. Let's give them more of that. More chop speed means more trees. More trees mean more money, which means more happiness. Happiness levels are all that matter. Should probably make some deals when we can, though. Those are bad deals. I should make deals, but I should not make bad deals. So they're gonna have that swath. I think my next hut should be probably right up there. So let's go wander into the woods again and get hopelessly lost. They look like they're swinging pretty quick. And by the time we're there, we might have enough wood, or at least close to it. I think we need 9,000 this time. So they are getting expensive. I was hoping if I cut a straight swath like that, it might be easier to find my way back, but I think it's all going to look more or less the same once you, like, run through the woods. Maybe. I also don't know if I just turned around straight enough. And that's perfectly fine. Alright, we're up to 6,100 wood. When I'm working in conjunction with the workers and the drone, we really pile that wood in quick. And we'll put another tower on top of this. Is this a bad spot for it? Probably not. Towers are cheap anyway. Oh yeah, we gotta top up our money. Okay, we gotta build another tower. Good enough. And then we gotta upgrade the tower because I don't know why. We just do. Okay, we're below 10,000 trees left, which is crazy because it feels like we've actually cut a much bigger swath than that, but that's not even half of them. Okay, there's a tower there, so we started sort of there with workers. They're probably, yeah, that's where we started, I think. That's where we set up some workers. We're circling around. They'll be busy up in there. But yeah, they need some help up in this quarter. I don't really know what the edge of the map is. But we'll put a tower up over there. We're basically already there wood-wise anyway. There's another stone here too, but I don't want to put another stone hut down yet. We gotta be really rich for that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna put headquarters here because this is a good spot for it. 175 wood, well spent. Have a little sleep. Whoops. 8,200 woods. And full energy again. The drone should make its way over here before too long to help me here. And between the two of us, we're gonna get the wood we need very quick. Yeah, perfect. Basically, we're already there. The workers spread out so quickly too once you build their thing. Hiring over 9,000 wood. Now we're going to hire them. 20 of them. Done. Now they're going to work their way up from here. We're also going to collect... we're now collecting a research point every 2 seconds. So it's only going to take 600 seconds to get the harvester, which I do want to see. We already have 75 research points, so we're already a quarter of the way there. They're definitely working quickly. So maybe we don't need to upgrade the chopping power if they're going to have the harvester. They're just going to sit there and enjoy. Look at this guy. He's beautiful. The trees will all go down. We already have another 1,500 wood. Yeah, these points are going to add up stupidly quick. The next one I think will take 10,000 if we wanted to build it. 10,000 wood and 100 stones. I don't know if I need much else at this point. Woodcutters are not ready for me. We have 8 HQs, 5 hiring halls, 3 towers, 1 doghouse. Where did I put my HQ? It was somewhere nearby. I get turned around so quickly in the woods. I guess I could help for a second. I get an HQ right here anyway. I don't think I can keep up with the rate of all my workers though at this point. I'm individually stronger, but I can't compete with raw numbers. Not even close. Just keep chopping. Good things will happen. Chop, 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 chop. Chopping away. 4,400. Yeah, we're almost halfway to the next worker tower anyway. That will be a lot of fun. I think it was going to take 600 seconds, so 10 minutes to order, be able to afford the harvester thing. And I'm looking forward to that. That is something we haven't seen before. Guess we could deposit our resources. Probably been holding on to these for 10 years. We'll just go around randomly cutting whatever trees we happen to come across. No need to discriminate. 6,200. We've cut another 1,000 trees since we last updated. Like we were at the tower last time. It's been about 1,000 trees since then. Which seems pretty crazy. And we're not done yet. Without the workers, this would take forever. Even with all the shopping power and everything, the workers are really the secret recipe here. Not enough energy. Where did my home go? It was somewhere nearby. Pretty sure my tower's up there. Yeah, there it is. Have a little sleep. Up to about 8,300 wood. Okay, let's go have a look from the tower also. We gotta see how they're all doing everywhere. We're supposed to pay off $1,000 in debt. That's not gonna happen. We love debt. If they don't accept what is the currency, they're not getting paid back. We've mined 5 stones entirely at this point too. That's a lot of stones. We'll have a look. Yeah, we can actually see the workers down there running around. There's big swaths disappearing. We cut another almost 250 trees since we last checked. I think the next workers, well, maybe going to put right down in here. There's just a nice big central thing. The more centered they are into a big bushel of trees, the quicker they're all going to work. Gotta dodge, dodge. I don't know, right here. This looks like a nice spot. I'd want to work here. 10,000 woods. Now we gotta manage the workers. We gotta sell some wood, actually. So we could buy half the workers for that. Hiring hall. Off we go. 11. So also the workers are now producing 1 RP per 1.3 seconds. So we're gonna know the remaining points very quickly. What we do need to do in the meantime... Wow, look at that wood add up. Makes it easy when you can just hire workers to do it all. Perfect. Alright, they're gonna destroy all this. And we're gonna have the points we need for their super harvester thing soon. And I do want to see that. We're at 225, 226, 227, so it's going to be like 70 seconds, give or take, less than 1.3 seconds, so a little longer, 30% longer than whatever I just said. I've already forgotten. Basically not long. Chop a little bit of this in the meantime, make some money. We still need $5,000 for that final trader. But with their rate of income and everything, really not hard. There's wood, that one's a good deal too. There's almost $2,000. And I feel like we've already replenished all the wood we needed from that. 222 wood for 444. Now we're up to $2,300. So the workers, 263, 264, won't be long. Harvester, chop resources almost instantly. So from there, they just need lots of legs under them. So they'll be able to run nice and fast. They're going to work themselves out of a job. These brilliant, brilliant morons. Don't touch my dog, by the way. We're not quite at 100 wood per second, but we're getting closer. We're very nearly cut down half the forest also. It's quite close. I want this. Okay, we're almost there. We got 11 points left. This will be here any second. I don't know if we're missing anything else. The drone is maxed. I don't really care about anything else. Okay, we're going to switch to Harvester. 300 research points. We ready for this? Done. So, what happens now? That guy jumped. He just hopped through the air. So, harvesters are supposed to chop wood almost instantly. Is that their power? Did we increase their power? Because they don't feel that different. Maybe they are? I never really paid attention to how many chops it took them before. We made another 5,000 wood in the background. That feels kind of obscene. Okay, we're going to go back up. We got to look at our tower to check progress. They're going to make points so quickly. I want to knock these down. I feel like they're sort of blocking my view. Actually, you know what? This stone down here? I want another stone harvester. There is a chest down there, but I'm actually going to ignore that. Stone miner for 2,500. Some kind of specialized workers. Stone miner, we're going to upgrade that twice and hire the workers. They're going to mine another stone. When they're bored with that one, they'll go find another one too. We are down to 3,400. Can I upgrade the hiring hall? Nope. I wish. So they're able to harvest. I guess they just have more power in their swing is what that upgrade was for. Where did I just unleash them? Down there? They seem to be doing lots. There's, oh, that was there. This was the older ones of them. 8,000 left. So how you guys doing? You made another 71 points in the meantime. Look at you go. Do I want more chop speed or run speed then? Probably chop speed. If they're going to be that quick. Oh, the next one's going to go from 2 to 3 times. We always get those big bites at the end where things suddenly go like incrementally up to 2 times and then 3 times. The next one might be 5 times. We just need more of those points. That side of the map is looking really sparse now. You can see them chopping the last few trees. Once they're done over there, they're all going to sort of funnel in on the remaining ones. We're already over halfway done. The majority of trees are obviously still over here. But we will also be able to build another tower before too long also. Next one's 11,000 wood, but that's... Actually, that's going to be almost a lot of the remaining wood by the time we have enough. Oh no, that's trees to wood though. We'll be okay. So the points adding up. Actually, we could use another building. I do want another building for faster research points. That's one thing I do want quite badly. But chop speed going from 2 to 3 times would be crazy. I want to be down there to see that happen. We'll just drift on down to the ground. Leaping through the trees. Like the little frolicker we are. Oh, there's stone there, but I just can't be bothered. Fast, you stupids. Okay, we're coming up. Chop speed from 2 to 3 times. I hope there is another upgrade or two after that. They're swinging chop, chop, chop. Probably like a little faster than once per second. It feels about right. Based on my very rough estimate. Okay, so now we got the points. Chop speed from 2 to 3 times. That's max. Let's see. What? Chop, chop, chop. Chop, well, it's considerably faster than a second. They'll work much quicker. I like how they jump every once in a while. They're so happy. Happy, happy idiots. So now we're going to need some points into making them faster. I also need just... Wait. Was that upgrade from me? Look at this thing go. Oh, maybe that also affects my upgrades, apparently. I never once considered that. Oh, okay, cool. That's fun. Yeah, didn't expect that to happen, honestly. We'll have a little nap then. Yeah, I never once considered that might actually make me stronger as well. Cool, cool. Well, I guess we'll just go back to chopping and running and stuff. Help our little friends along because we're almost to where we can build another thing. We'll open this while we're at it. Okay, we're down to 7,000 trees left in the world. I will look from here to see exactly where we need to place the last one methodically because we have the resources for it. And then our workers are just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. It doesn't use stamina if we're not hitting trees. Well, it's pretty sparse over there. I think those guys will close in over there. I think anyone over there, if anything, even up on that hill, would probably be just fine. 200 wood for $360. Not going to happen, my friend. Phil. Okay, let's push into the trees a little bit so they can spread out from there in something of a efficient manner. Sort of. I mean, they're going to be pretty quick anyway. We'll just, yeah, put them here or whatever. Build. Hiring hall. There. Oh, the drone came back. Now we just got to hire a bunch of people. Off they go. Now we got 106 points. We're making 1 RP per 1.2 seconds. That's really diminishing returns at this point. That's okay. Their run speed is now 1.9. Now soon to be 2 times, and then might jump up to 3 times after that. I would assume it would. Okay, there's our 80 points. Yeah, it's going to jump up to 3 times for 100 points. That's going to take us, I guess, 120 seconds. Otherwise known as 2 minutes. But now we got even more workers doing even more damage. And there's also me running around doing this occasionally. The trees are below 7,000. The trees are 6,666 for a fleeting moment. The end is near for the woods. I don't really know where I want to go now. We can go look at some of our big open areas, I guess. Should probably also make some trades. Trade some of our wood in. Is this the edge of the map? I don't really know which way I'm going. Seems I am. I need to go back this way. I don't know how I get so turned around in this game. I guess it all looks the same. The helicopter might always fly to the center of the map. That might be a good way of orienting. Yeah, keep up the good work, everyone. Enjoy earning me my profit. I think it said it was only going to be about 2 minutes to get this. Yeah, we're already like 66% of the way there. Stones we don't care about. The game isn't about stones. The game is about logs. Timber. So where exactly am I? I don't really recognize this one. Oh, I found one of my towers though. We can have a look from here. Super axe. Super axe attack. We're getting so high it's like forming weather up here. Okay, so yeah, it's really cleaned out over there. The workers are going to do their best to run. I think when they get close to another house, they might use that one instead though too. So that's where he started. Those were our first 3 little things. And it's wide open down there. Still need $5,000 if we want her. There's our, their speed is now 50% faster again. They're going to be so, yeah, look at them running around down there. We'll go have a look. See what the little rascals are up to. We also have over 10,000 wood again. Like accidentally. We chopped over 10,000 trees. Yeah, this is where we started. Remember when it was just a dense forest here? It would have taken forever to chop to here. We've killed all the trees. Also, I need to sleep. Also, we gotta start to take advantage of deals again. Okay, HQ there. We'll have a little sleep. We'll wake up. Good things will have happened. Mushrooms galore. Well, there's a big cluster of trees up here, so I think that's where we're going to build our next thing. Just to make sure they're working adequately. Their rate of contribution is going to go up again. They're going to be super quick runners. Destroyers, less than 6,000 trees remain. Yeah, we'll just put a tower here. That's fine. We don't have to be crazy efficient. Hiring hall. And there we go. They are quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits to take down a tree. Oh, there's a hiring hall literally right there. That's okay. There's still lots of trees around. And they're fast. They can run wherever they need to go. Do I have a tower at the top of this? I feel like I should. Okay, we're just going to take any green deals we find. We really got to make that $5,000 so we can hire the better trader again. We're going to build a tower up here. Can never have too many towers. Right on a nice high spot. Tower double up. And then we go up. Come on. All the way up we go. The rate of wood is considerably better. Again, they do have to run quite a ways, I'm sure, a lot of them. But they're very strong. Destroying it one by one. Yeah, the trees are dropping quick. Deals. The green deals are always going to be the best deal for us. So we need a sleeping spot. HQ right here for 250. It's like a mountain lodge. Not much oxygen way up here. Deals. Done. Oh yeah, we gotta knock a tree down to sleep. I thought I could rapid fire this quicker than this. Well, at $500 per thing, we still can't. We only need another $1,200 or so. So we'll take that one, that one, that one. We'll go knock down a tree and then we can sleep again. That's my tree, don't you knock it down. Did I hit that? Yeah, it was me. I almost picked up the mushroom out of instinct. Oh, they can also jump off at my HQs too. I never considered that. So we could have done this faster just by putting like buildings all over the place for them to use. Do we have 5 grand yet? Not quite. But places like this, anywhere where there's a long run for them, I can build an HQ, a woodcutter hut, anything they can actually use. They'll be able to actually run to that instead now. I can't sleep there, but I'm pretty sure they can use it. That's going to save them valuable time. We got any more deals? Okay, there's the 5 grand we need for the new... for Grace. And then we're going to sleep and see what Grace wants. Grace will buy large amounts of things for large amounts of money. 65 stone for $1,625. Yeah, fine. I don't really know what I need money for anyway. We almost have enough to build another hut. I don't even want to open that at this point. I guess I'll just find where the biggest cluster of trees is and we'll go build another worker hut and populate it with workers. And that's really that. Not much more to it. Yeah, it's basically empty over there. The biggest spot's probably actually just down here. By the time we're over there, I think we have enough for one more. I have a vendetta against these trees now. Plus other workers will be able to just dump off at the new lodge thing. We'll just put it somewhere here. 88 stone. No, I can't do that. That would have been dumb. We need 13,000 wood. We're not quite there yet. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We'll put it like here if we can. No, we have what we need. Hiring hall done. Manage. Hiring hall. I also forgot to hire a woodcutter. So those are all done now. Actually, our workers are now producing 1 RP per second, but there's nothing else we can do. We got nine hiring halls. We only have about 4,000 trees left. And that's going to drop quickly. We almost have like 1 worker for every tree left. I can just run around and do this and absolutely decimate this whole place. If I did, actually, we would take the rest of the forest down super quickly, especially in the dense spots. Stamina running out. Any more good deals from our friend? That's a good one. $1,000, $1,100. I need more upgrades, actually, is what I need. I need to make another thing. An HQ, we'll put that somewhere here. Then I can see if there's any more upgrades I might actually want or need. Not really. Energy, I guess. Max level, run speed. Well, we're actually out of money for that. That's crazy. Alright, a good night's sleep later. There's lots of stones for plenty of money. Sure, you just give me all of those. Okay, now what else can we do? We can have more run speed, so we're up to whatever that was. More run stamina as well. Max, so now we're this quick. We can move so quick. The trees are down to 3,300. I just walked back up to the top of the tower. I just wanted to see what kind of route the workers were taking. And I'm not really sure. I guess they cut down a tree and they run to whatever the closest building is. So maybe I should give them another building to drop off in the cluster of trees. We have super speed anyway, so this will just save them considerable amounts of time because they got quite a run, some of them. So we'll build a woodcutter hut here. Pretty sure they can dump off at that. That's going to be much quicker. Might even give one on this side too. Or headquarters is even cheaper maybe. Now we need another cluster of trees. Where else do we have? Maybe over here? Even down here, really. That way they can run. Well, that guy's going that way. That's fine by me. No more forest. It's just a big open prairie. Where the sun can bleach the very earth itself. That can go there. So the trees are dropping. Do we want to make any more deals? I don't know if I care anymore. I've lost it. Okay, we're going to go over to this cluster of trees and either chop it down ourselves or give them a headquarters to dump off at. I see them up there wiggling those trees. Such big barren spots now. We probably ran through here before, but it looked like a jungle. Yeah, it looks like they got to run a long ways on this one. We'll help out our little friends. There you go. And we'll do a little bit of chopping ourselves. Every second we're doing this is actually a pretty good piece of progress for the rest of the forest. Absolutely decimate everything. Good. Just keep chopping. 2,500 trees left. It's going quick. We can do so much of this too. It's so quick now. It's actually hard to like steer it. We're like faster than the trees are. Good. Yep, good, good. I don't know if it really makes a grand difference overall. I still think they're likely to make more progress than I am. But hopefully they'll utilize their new lodge. Headquarters. They're not really. Yeah, there it goes. They got that one now. Don't know why they would have gone that way. But that's their problem. We're so close to the end. 2,100 trees left. It's just a matter of waiting. And waiting and waiting and waiting some more. I decided to wait a few minutes and go have a drink of water. And when I came back, there's 81 trees left. And that means we're running low because some of them are running in circles because they don't know where to go. I don't know where the 81 trees are hiding out there in the world. Every once in a while I see these guys actually running in a straight line to and from what I assume is a tree, but then they stop. There's only 79 trees out there, which sound like a lot, but also I can't see a single one. I legitimately don't know where they're hiding at this point. Everyone looks like they're in such a hurry, though. It's so much fun. There's 56 stones left, but those always take a long time to mine. It would be fun to find a single tree out here. Maybe there's one little grove of trees like way in the corner that they have trouble reaching because it takes so long. If we can go find 77 trees, we can absolutely smash them ourselves. Would be no problem at all. Yet. Are those trees up in the corner? Am I seeing that correctly? I think I see a little grove of trees. Okay, there's a few groves of trees over here. I don't know why these guys aren't going for those. Maybe they can only travel so far from their home base or something. I've got a solution for this. A little axe power. So the number of trees should be dwindling quickly at this rate. We'll take them down in no time at all. Yeah, a couple more to go. And come on. 1, 2, 3. Good. 55 trees remain. I bet they're annoyingly all going to be sitting in the corners of the map. Didn't I see some more over here? I thought there was a mountain goat. Then I realized it's just my dog creature. I was sure I saw more trees. I'm tucked into the corner. There's only 52 trees left out there. I'm hoping we can see some of them from here, because if we can't, then they're in one of the opposite corners. I was sure I could see more trees on the way over. There's some over there actually behind where I was. I think that's the edge of the map. Doesn't look like there's any there. I'm thinking maybe over there. Luckily we have lightning speed to get there. Straight for those trees. There's 47 left now. They are dropping. The workers just have trouble reaching into the corners apparently. We'll take those ones down and see what's left. We're nearly there, just as the sun is setting. It's gonna feel good to get them down. These will go down quickly. Yeah, this might be the last little cluster of trees as well. This has got to be the last cluster. If there is, there'll be like a single tree somewhere on the map. This would have been the last one. Okay, there's 5 trees left. I think I'm counting 5 in front of me. The last tree. It's beautiful. And this guy's here stealing my thunder. Look at him go. That's my tree. You don't touch my trees. But with that, I think we're pretty satisfied, and I fell asleep hours ago. Look at the job we did. How good.